Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope it's going well. Ignore that it's in the middle of something right now. I was playing uh side modes before I started the stream and I forgot that this specific mission takes a minute and a half and I didn't want to leave the starting screen on forever, so I'm just going to let it play in the background while I do whatever. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. We have more NIKKE. Continuing on with the main story. This is not the main story. This is the hard mode stuff, but I was just
Glad
doing
that's
that
all
because why
resolved.
not?
But now I
I
need to go
get
wash
rewards
up
from it,
again.
and I like rewards. So we can leave hard mode now that that mission's done. Hope it's going well. We're on chapter 23 for NIKKE now. Planning on finishing that whole chapter this stream, and then if it doesn't take too long, maybe I can start 24. Well, I mean, I would like to self-contain the whole chapters per stream, but we'll see how long it takes to get through 23. But I only have, I think in 3 days the event ends. So I have to do chapter 23, 24, the side story, and the event in the next 3 days. So we gotta be productive. Productive! Yeah. Hello, Cashew. Hope you're feeling better. Hitting the ground moving, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Totally planned to hit the ground moving. Hello, any lurkers. Hope it's going well. All right. So we'll jump into 20. Okay, so at the end of the previous NIKKE stream earlier in the week, chapter 22, the Ark was under attack. We met up with Enoch. Fought Neolister again. And then at the very end of the chapter, Dorothy appeared out of nowhere, the Doro herself, sniped Neolister and is like, "Hey, I'm here, your savior." You're like, "What? What is this girl scheming?" Because she is the queen schemer. So we're gonna find out what's going on. Hello, Zabi. Welcome. Hope it's going well. Tried to catch me off guard, huh? Not today.
Yes, understood.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on today, so I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do my
Proceeding to
typical 2
target.
o'clock or not.
Is
But
this
we're
a new
here.
venue
We're
for
good.
the party? The party isn't over yet, is it?
Everyone,
We can
prepare.
jump into the story.
I'm glad that's all resolved.
If this goes
Now I need
quick,
to go
I'd
wash
like to
up
also do
again.
chapter 24. It just depends how fast we can go. But if I can do 24, I'll probably do it in a new stream. So I would have to like make a new thumbnail and raid into it. Because I like that each chapter I can kind of have a different thumbnail for. So
Proceeding. Coming.
good enough that I wanted to stream, so I practiced talking, and I can't talk for more than a minute without a coughing fit. Still out of commission, but close. Yeah, the cough is killer. Any type of cough or sore throat. Brutal. Gotta have lots of water and lots of cough drops. Then you'll make it past it. Glad you're taking steps forward, though. Hello, Noel. Welcome to the stream. Hope it's going well. Today's Mother's Day for a lot of people. Happy Mother's Day to any moms here. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Proceeding to target.
Dorothy? What's she doing showing up here? This is the first time I've seen that NIKKE. Do you know who that is? She's a pilgrim. Excuse me?
Nani?
We've got raptures invading the Ark, then heretics, and now a pilgrim? Are we gonna be okay?
We should be fine. If we look at the records from up on the surface, pilgrims weren't necessarily friendly, but they weren't overtly hostile either. I don't know why, but I think it's safe to assume they're not here to destroy the Ark.
Happy
They
Mother's Day to
also
all the
attacked
mothers
the
out there.
heretics.
Doing great now. Hope everything's going good with everyone.
Commander, what should we do?
Let's get out of here for now. We need to find a reason behind the sudden appearance.
I will be waiting here. Contact me immediately if something happens.
The Nani I have stuck in my head the most is Kiryu's. Yeah. Kiryu's is,
Don't worry about me. My body is in perfect condition.
I mean, I've only mostly finished Yakuza 0. Not quite, but close. And his Nani is
Down with those who would threaten the
Time is
kingdom.
gonna go down as an all-time
Give it
classic.
our all.
Next!
Man, yesterday had so much good Yakuza stuff.
Bringing it
Kind of sad knowing that the game's coming to an end soon, but it has also been quite the journey. It's gonna be 12 or 13 streams to totally finish it.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you know what? Oh, I guess we can go back to that after this cutscene. Drag. There are sounds of something heavy being dragged along the ground in sync with lumbering footsteps. A voice rings out the moment the footsteps stop. The dragging sound ceases as well. Dorothy stands before us, dragging an unresponsive Neilister behind her.
Hello, everyone. We keep running into each other, it seems.
Dorothy.
What are you doing here in the Ark?
I was invited.
Invited. Dorothy tosses Neilister forward. Her limp body tumbles across the ground. She's completely motionless.
Is she dead? For the time being, yes. Her throat was slashed clean through.
Oh,
Such a grievous injury would be enough to kill anyone. However, since she is a heretic, she'll be able to repair herself in no time.
So what do you intend on doing with her?
It wasn't my original intention, but I'll consider her a gift to the Ark. What you choose to do with her is your business. This may be a bit overwhelming for my first visit, but it's nothing a gift can't smooth over.
You haven't planted a bomb in her or anything, have you?
What reason would I have to do such a thing?
'cause you don't like the Ark, man.
I possess weapons far more destructive than a puny bomb.
Oh, okay. With the dead eyes, too? Okay. That bodes well.
What happened to Papillon? Do people from Eden know about this?
I realize you've all been caught off guard by my sudden appearance, but must you keep grilling me with questions? It makes it seem as if you're frightened of me.
Considering you downed a heretic with one shot, I'd say it makes sense for us to be scared.
Don't be like that. I'm not here to talk about that.
Answer the question.
Papillon is playing her role perfectly well. She got me in touch with the Ark, and she is resting peacefully at Eden. She has agreed to keep me and the Ark connected for a while. Of course, given Eden's disdain for the Ark, this is all being done without their knowledge. So I'm afraid I'll have to cut our little reunion short. Where is Deputy Chief Burningham?
What business could you possibly have with him?
Quite a bit, considering he's the one who invited me.
Enoch.
Just a moment.
Enoch? Why are you calling me?
Hello, this is Dorothy.
A pilgrim?
That's right.
You actually came?
Don't tell me you weren't being sincere when you invited me.
No, not at all. I'll send some troops over. Wait right there.
No, I'll come to you. I can explore the Ark on the way over. And besides, I have a gift for you. If you could put up a map of some kind, that would be more than enough.
Okay. Enoch, could you please take her to briefing room 13?
Yes, sir.
Enoch, send the coordinates to Miranda and me.
Done.
Huh?
Miranda and I will be your guide.
Us?
And you two are?
We're the ACPU, the Ark's police force.
Is that right? Well, any chance you can show me where I need to go?
Sure thing. We've got
I
you
don't
covered.
trust Dorothy.
I have a question. What should we do about the heretic?
Carrying her would be awfully cumbersome.
I'll carry her.
Wow, really? Thanks!
Thank you. Well, we better get going.
Holy Miranda.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll take care of it.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Holy Miranda, Dorothy, and Neilister disappear. Are they gonna be okay?
They'll be fine. If she was up to something, she would have made a move.
Oh, she's definitely up to something.
Besides, the ACPU is a government-sanctioned organization. If Dorothy so much as lays a finger on them, the entire Ark will descend upon her. That's most likely why Polly decided to be her guide.
I can't say I'm entirely confident in Miranda, but Polly is sharp as a tack, so I expect things
Man.
to go smoothly.
Miranda never stops catching strays.
Yes, the two of them can handle themselves.
Right, we'll just have to trust them. Enoch, what's the latest?
Temporary repairs to the Ark's roof are almost complete. A deployment of NIKKE units, led by Absolute and Matisse, is still fighting up on the surface. We have sent additional troops up to the surface, so there should not be any additional rapture attacks. However, there is still a large number of raptures remaining inside the Ark.
Looks like a whole lot came down when they had the chance.
There are still no reports of any NIKKE or human casualties. Everything seems to be going well, and will be sorted out soon enough.
So you're saying we don't need to join in the fighting against the raptors in the Ark?
That's right. Even if you were deployed, it would be unlikely to make much of an impact.
Doesn't really ease the nerves when you tell people I got way deadlier crap than a bomb. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, now I need to be even more on guard around you. You're planning on going straight into the next map after 0? Remains to be seen. I'm not opposed to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if once I finish Pokemon and Yakuza, if I switch in some new stuff just to keep things, different, and then kind of rotate through new stuff and then continuing with, more Yakuza, more Pokemon games. Because I would like to play more Pokemon and more Yakuza, but I also don't want to become the channel who's like, hey, this guy only plays Pokemon and Yakuza. I gotta somehow continue with them, but also keep stuff fresh. So I'll figure it out. Plus, I was also thinking, so, this month I'll be streaming like normal, more or less. And I'm planning on finishing Pokemon this coming week, Yakuza within the next 2 weeks. And then I'll be AWOL for 2 weeks while I move. And then after I move, so I would be getting back to streaming mid-June. But then in mid to late August, then I'm going to be AWOL again for another 2 weeks. Because it's a non-stop travel thing where it's I'm going to be leaving for Anime NYC, the convention I always go to. So I'll be in New York for a few days for the convention, and then I'm going to come back home. And then 2 days after I come back home, then I fly to across the country to go to my best friend's wedding. And then from there, I'm flying to Vegas for a family trip for a couple days. And then I'm flying back home, but then I'm going to be on a 3-hour time difference thing that I have to readjust to. So I'm going to be AWOL again for those 2 weeks. So for the same reason that I want to finish stuff before this 2-week break, I don't want to be in the middle of a bunch of stuff when I have to then disappear for 2 weeks again. So I would think once I'm back from streaming, or once I'm back to streaming mid-June, I'll probably pick 2 medium length games, or a couple medium length stuff, or a few short ones that I can finish, before that, again, 2-week break. And then once I'm back from that, then I should be back to normal and I can play longer stuff again. So I could see myself waiting until after that one to play the next Yakuza, because I know Kiwami is going to be I assume every Yakuza at this point is probably going to take me 8 to 12 streams each. So I have to allocate I have to assume I'll be playing it for about 3 months per game. Fair, yeah, especially from a growth perspective, it's a tough call. Exactly, yeah. I know we've talked about that numerous times with keeping things fresh, and consistency is the most key thing. Keeping things fresh and trying out a bunch of different things is also good. A bunch of different games, I mean. Within your niche, but Jesus Christ, worldwide Leo, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy summer. It's all fun stuff, but gonna be busy for sure. But hey, that means once I'm back from all of that, then I can do my typical Anime NYC recap where I show all the prints and stuff I got. As you can be confident that I'm gonna get a bunch of prints.
Commander, you want to fight?
We need to take down Exotic. Enoch, can I know the whereabouts of Crow, Viper, and Jackal?
During the Rapture invasion, while my mind was focused elsewhere, the Exotic Squad took advantage of that and disappeared from my radar. I am currently unable to determine their location.
How about Siwin?
She is currently at the Macillus headquarters. The Macillus headquarters is one of the safest places in the Ark. So the CEOs of Elysion and Tetra are also with her.
Okay, thanks. Let's head to Massila's headquarters. Siyun should know something.
Roger. Let's move.
I will send each CEO some relevant videos. After I have done that, I will go back to concentrating on the raptures inside the Ark. I will therefore be unable to provide you with much assistance. I hope you understand.
It's okay, just focus on taking care of the Ark.
I will.
For some reason, I can't shake this nervous feeling. Something tells me this breaching of the Ark won't end here. I have to agree. Wrapped up a little too cleanly there. And with the exotic squad still out and about, nobody can trust anything. Not until they're taken care of.
Chase away.
All right, not there. As long as we're together.
Is this a new venue?
The waves have calmed.
Proceeding to target.
Nothing
Yes,
else over
understood.
here. Okay.
Is this a new venue?
All right, not there. I knew that.
Massila's headquarters conference room.
So what you're telling me is that the gaping hole in the Ark's roof, which caused raptures to come pouring in, is Exotic's doing?
Right.
I took a look at the data that Enoch shared. It's not enough to give credence to our suspicions.
However, even though there is room for suspicion, we still do not have conclusive evidence. His activities of Exotic have been spread across such a wide area. Crow just purchased a bomb meant for excavation, and then registered it on the dark net. Viper is only speaking to her acquaintances as usual. Jackal just gnawed through the rivets, keeping the elevator tied down. However, there is a very simple way we can determine now whether our suspicions are correct.
Right. It will be easily solved with a brain scan. By using a deep brain scan, we can determine the intent behind their actions. That will give us what we need to find out what role Exotic played in all of this.
Why bother with all that? The evidence that we've got is already pretty damning. If you ask me, this case has already been solved. Why bother going through all these convoluted and unnecessary steps?
Well, false accusations are no bueno. But methinks they're guilty. Siyun starts to poke at her phone.
What the?
I grab Siyun's wrist.
Have you lost your mind? Let me go!
On the phone screen, I can see that the Exotic self-detonation app has been opened. Why are you opening that?
What do you think, genius? I'm going to blow their heads off. That's what they get for blasting a hole in the Ark.
If you press the button, you'll be sorry.
Good grief. You're always on the NIKKE side, aren't you? Even when they've gone rogue.
I assume you were planning on covering this up as well?
What?
Exotic belongs to Lovelace. If it comes to light that NIKKE's from Lovelace were involved in terrorist activities, the company's stock would take a nosedive, as would its beloved reputation, which you care so much about.
You completely lost your marbles since you came back from the surface? Listen, I know you're not exactly my biggest fan, but do you really think I'd do something as despicable as trying to sweep this under the rug?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do, and yes, you would.
Let go of me.
Don't press it. We need to be absolutely certain of who the culprits are.
What is wrong with you people? Everyone has been evacuated, and the raptures that have breached the Ark are all going to be taken care of. Even a heretic managed to find its way in, but apparently a pilgrim came and subdued it. This is an open and shut case. Why are you all insisting on making this more difficult than it has to be? If someone commits a crime, they should be punished. It's time that Exotic faces the music.
I don't think this is as cut and dried as you make it out to be. The blame for this incident is being pinned on EH. EH is the leader of Heavenly Ascension. And Heavenly Ascension is a terrorist organization in the Outer Rim. Do you understand what that means?
I don't know, and I don't need to know. It's not my business.
The central government now has grounds to exterminate the entire Outer Rim. There was an act dégradation majeur which left a hole in the Ark. If they come to find that there is even the most tenuous of connections, they won't hesitate. Deputy Chief Tobin is already on the move.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He despises the Outer Rim with a passion. We won't let this opportunity pass him by. We need to catch Exotic. The entire fate of the Outer Rim hangs in the balance.
So what? What do I care what happens to people in the Outer Rim?
With a flourish, Mustang grabs Ewan's phone.
I assume this is your telephone personnel.
What of it?
He just breaks it. Mustang crushes Ewan's phone with his bare hands.
Are you crazy? What the hell are you doing?
Terribly sorry. I always seem to underestimate my own strength.
You son of a...
Commander! I leave it to you to track down Exotic.
We would love to help, but there are still quite a few Raptures remaining inside the Ark. We've assigned all our manpower to focus on that, so we won't be able to lend you much support.
It's okay, no problem.
However, that doesn't mean we'll be hanging you out to dry. We'll have Maiden and Guillotine from the Extrinsic Squad on standby.
Oh, okay. That'll be a big help.
Should I mobilize my queen?
The Underworld Queen? I thought they were lying low because of all the trouble with Dobin.
My queens would never let such a silly bagatelle get in their way. The same goes for Mon as well.
What do you have in mind?
I'm going to interfere avec Dobin's plans. Apparemment, he is gathering all his troops. I was thinking of dropping by and throwing a wrench in the works.
Are you planning on fomenting a mutiny?
Oh, heavens no! I don't want
Heavens
to hurt
no!
anyone. It will just be little scuffles, that's all.
Okay. I'm sure you know what you're doing. As far as tracking down Exotic is concerned, where are you planning to start?
I was planning on checking out the Outer Rim.
Sounds like a plan. All right then, let's get moving.
Good luck!
I've only just now realized. Where's Anderson?
Anderson is recuperating at the moment.
Recuperating from what?
Nothing life-threatening, but he's nonetheless indisposed. He won't be joining us for the time being. I'll give you the details another time.
Very well. I'll get moving. See you later.
Good luck.
Bon chance!
Hey, wonder what happened to Anderson.
Don't worry about me. My body is in perfect condition.
Anchored playable when? That is a great question, Zero. As soon as she becomes a NIKKE, I guess?
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Although I think there's theories that, I don't know about her, but Mustang, like there's theories that he's like augmented in some way? I don't know. Also, hello Zero, hope it's going well. See, you're still grinding out all those videos, how's that going? Oh, actually they announced a new playable character, I forget her name. They just announced the banner. I forget, she had blue hair.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. It's ridiculous.
Indecipherable gibberish. Okay.
How dare those useless hunks of junk!
Phantom's Comrade Arcana. Yeah, that was her name. Also, hello, Jack. Welcome. Hope it's going well.
Screw with Bacillus! And after everything I did to bring Matisse to the top!
Oh, Mihara's here.
Hey, did you bring your cell phone?
Mihara and Uni. Okay. Caught up to my YouTube schedule. All that's left is my Patreon stuff, and I'll be good. Nice. All right, that's good progress.
Of course.
Glad to hear it.
Give it to me.
Mihara hands her phone to Siwon.
Those fools. All I needed was another phone, and I'm back in business. Wait, what's wrong with this thing?
Siwon frenetically taps the detonation button, but there's no response.
Bacillus's main communication line is down.
What? I thought they were back up.
It seems that our main communications hub just went offline.
There's theories for NIKKE Siwon? Oh.
It will take some time to repair it. Until then, I'm afraid communication will be impossible.
I think Siwon was playable for like April Fools or something, right?
How the hell did the main hub manage to go offline?
I believe someone mentioned something to the effect of teeth marks.
What in the blue blazes is that supposed to mean?
Jackal, obviously.
I cannot say. I don't know all the details.
I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. Hey, you two.
Yes?
Yes.
Go find
That's not how I expected Uni to sound.
No matter what happens, you have to find them before anyone else does.
Voice is a lot deeper than I thought it would be.
What should we do with them once we find them?
Kill them. I'll turn off your inhibitors, so find them and kill them. Got that?
Understood.
Got it.
Now get going.
I remember seeing her wildly spraying bullets. Yeah, I think that was the April Fool's thing. And she has like a hilarious expression.
Contact me if you find something.
Communications are down. So, how should we contact you?
The self-detonation protocol is the only thing linked to the main communications line, whereas everything else shares a network with Elysion and Tetra. You should be able to contact me without any issues.
Okay.
Okay, what I forgot is that I actually have 10 normal tickets, which means I can do a 10 roll. I wanted to start stream off with a 10 roll, and I can't believe I completely forgot. Here we go. Give me something good. Okay, we have a gold. 1 gold at the very end.
Soldier FA. Oh.
I may... Water?
Let's...
Soldier.
Leave it to...
Let's go.
Pilgrim unit easy.
Nice to meet you.
You know, that would be great. I would take a dupe Pilgrim.
I'm Neon.
Elysion. Okay, Elysian, sorry.
Once again, I'm counting on you, Commander.
Yeah, okay. You faked me out. I didn't think it was a Pilgrim, but it's a Pilgrim, basically. Let's go. Okay. I'm very happy about that. There's my first dupe of Rappy.
Maximum output increased. I can do even more now.
Let's see. Is she my strongest NIKKE now? No, Red Hood is still a little higher. Oh, you can't see the score because the chat covers it. I have Red Hood at 79.5k. And Rappy is at 76.5k. So she's still about 3k below. She's getting there, though. If her doll levels up some more, she might be able to do it. But I am hurting for the doll stuff. Is that basically 5-star version of Rappy? Yes, sir. That it is. And she's a new super meta character. Like one of the most meta ones. She plays similarly to Red Hood. Like, or similar in the sense that she can... She has multiple bursts. I think she has burst 1 and burst 3. Or something like that. So yeah, she's a very good unit. Let's go. Time for some awesome pulls. Hello, Master. Welcome to the stream. You came just in time for a good pull. Go figure. Have you been doing solo raid? I have indeed. Yes, sir.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Well, it was about time that Red Hood said that for the first time. I haven't played the game for several months, so I'm not caught up on news. Breaking my heart, Zero.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Is there anything hidden in this little back corner?
Yes, understood.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
No? Okay. Hem of the dress. And she can switch between iron and fire coat. Oh, okay.
Yes, understood.
Does it switch depending on which burst she's using?
Encounter.
All right, not there. Securing victory for their side.
Yes, understood.
Remember Burrow Squad? A while back I came across some Nikkes who were called Pilgrims. I have an intense interest in them, so I've dedicated my life to tracking them down. Also, hello, Executor. Welcome to the stream. Hope it's going well. Why does she keep saying that? It's just the characters have voice lines they say while you're moving around
I knew that.
in the map, and Red Hood says it her line like constantly. It's kind of become a joke at this point that she just will not stop saying it. It drives me crazy.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
Proceeding to target. Proceeding to target.
The skill 2 explains how it works? Oh, okay. Yeah, I admittedly don't read too much into the skills and stuff. I level up the units that people say are meta, and then I throw them in my team. I'm like, okay, good enough.
Yes, understood.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
I think out of all of the gacha I play, like FGO, NIKKE, Blue Archive, Azure Lane,
Why don't we swim towards
FGO is the only one that I like really understand the combat system for, and like when I look at the skill, I just get it. Like I know how it's gonna work and stuff. But all of the other ones, like Azure Lane, Blue Archive, NIKKE, I have no idea. All three of those, I just go by whatever people say is meta and good. I just trust them, and then that's what I use. I mean, I guess that's just kind of how it is for me in gacha in general.
Keep getting caught in the hem of
I'm here for the story and the characters,
yes.
so...
The party isn't over yet, is it?
The gameplay is just a means to an end.
Coming. Yes, understood.
Outer rim entrance in front of the partition.
Huh? Master, the partition is open?
Seems so.
How come? I thought it couldn't be opened without permission from someone higher up.
Not only that, it's super quiet out here. Too quiet. I thought everyone in the Outer Rim always wanted to come to the Ark. But I don't see a single soul out here.
We don't know why, but the main thing is that the partition is open. That means raptures can enter the Outer Rim.
That might explain why it's so quiet. It's not like the Outer Rim has any safety shelters.
Let's head in and see what's going on.
Roger.
Cadet! Cadet!
All right, Moran is here.
Over there.
That voice.
Cadet! Over here.
Moran?
Help me! There are raptures over here.
Hurry! Don't worry, Moran. I'll back you up. I got you.
Shall we start with a glass of wine?
I don't like wine, sorry.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Time has come. Let's give it our all.
I like mixed drinks and beer.
Yes, my voice is fine.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Charge forward quickly.
Good job, team.
I've got this.
Yep, I trust you. Don't worry. What's the meta right now? Is there a meta or anything in this game? Or I guess who you're looking for, if not. There is a meta, yeah. There's, well, I guess it's kind of like Blue Archive too. Like, there's multiple metas. Like, there's the meta team for just progressing through story, which I think is what I'm using. Then there's a meta, like, for PvP. Like, certain units might be better at PvP than in PvE. So, it depends, like, what exactly you're looking for in the game. But there's different metas for different types of things. Like, Blue Archives meta, I think, is very much around the, like, the Grand Assault or the Total Assault stuff. Like, the extreme difficulties. Like, which units perform best in those, that's what's considered the meta.
That was a close shave.
In FGO, I think the meta is usually who's the best with farming and who's the best, like, damage upkeep.
I had no idea we'd run into raptors over here.
Moran, what are you doing here?
Huh. Do you know who's to blame for all this?
Exotic.
You'd better take a seat for this one. It was those jerks from X... Huh? How'd you know?
Mustang told me.
Ah, that makes sense. That's good then. I don't have to explain everything. I'm here to catch those bastards.
Since Exotic has ties to the Outer Rim, I figured this would be a good place to start.
You and me both.
This is actually perfect. I was kind of worried going solo. Feel a lot more confident with you all backing me up. Someone left this partition open, so this entire place is teeming with raptors. Might have ended up in over my head, since dealing with raptors isn't exactly my forte.
What about Sakura and Rosanna?
Beats me. They were wary of me and didn't provide any details. Those two drive me up the wall sometimes. They're always chattering with each other, yet they never tell me anything.
Is everyone in the Outer Rim safe?
Poor Moran.
Yes. Fortunately, there was a broadcast all over the Ark about the Raptor raid. So, everyone was able to make it to safety in time.
Did you find out anything about Exotic?
I've been looking through all the evacuation camps, but they haven't uncovered anything yet. If we can find Heavenly Ascension's main base, things would go much smoother. Exotic paid Heavenly Ascension plenty of visits, but they're always moving their base of operations to different locations. I'm not sure where they are now.
If we track down Heavenly Ascension's main base, you think we'll turn up something?
Most likely. I'm sure we'll find something related to these recent attacks. Even better, those exotic punks could be there.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go to the evacuation camps first. There might be someone there associated with Heavenly Ascension.
Makes sense. A moment later, Outer Rim evacuation camp.
This is bad.
This rinky-dink setup is like a house of cards. A single rapture could tear through this place like a bull in a china shop.
Don't worry. If a raptor manages to break through, these people can still run away.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey, who's the leader around here?
I am. Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, Moran.
I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't have much of a choice. This is the only decent refuge left.
What about your kid and your brother?
They went somewhere else. The raptures attacked when I was leaving for work.
Are they okay?
I'm not sure. All I can do is hope, like I always have.
I see.
What's gotten into EH anyway? They should stick to issuing warnings or detonating government facilities. Whatever possessed them to blow a hole in the Ark? I heard rumblings about how there was a big attack being planned, one which wouldn't involve any casualties. But I had no idea it'd be something so out of left field. And to resort to suicide bombings? How reckless and irresponsible can you get?
It's not what you think.
What do you mean? Because of this, everyone in the Ark thinks that we're involved somehow. And now we have no idea when or if the other shoe is gonna drop.
Yeah, not a good
only are we
situation for
dealing
Outer
with
Rim.
Raptures, but now we've got the central government breathing down our necks, trying to snuff us out. It's all thanks to the fact that EH comes from the Outer Rim. This is a golden opportunity for them. They've always considered us a thorn in their side, and now they can get rid of us all in one fell swoop.
I'm telling you, that's not what's happening.
Fine. What is it then?
It's...
We're looking for those responsible, and we need your cooperation.
Looking for what? Who are you? Some kind of soldier? What's the military doing here? We don't know anything. EH is the one responsible. It's got nothing to do with anyone else in the Outer Rim. Evidence? Like what?
Do you know where Heavenly Ascension's main base is?
Come on, spit it out. I know you're not that high up, but you're no underling either.
If I tell you, you'll leave us alone?
I would if you can switch Red Hood with Scarlet Black Shadow with Siren and Helm Treasure. You have more than enough Burst Generation, and Scarlet has better. I do have Scarlet Black Shadow, and I think I have her also max limit broken and pretty highly leveled. I think CP-wise I have them pretty close, actually. I have to check.
I promise.
No, your promise doesn't mean anything.
Damn.
I want Soldier Boy here to promise me. But do you even have the authority to back up such a promise?
I can make it happen, I promise.
Well, I still don't fully trust you. We've done nothing wrong. This is all EH is doing. Why do we have to be dragged into it? Anyway, I'll tell you, if you promise to protect us. Is that a deal?
You got it, bro. I checked the coordinates given to us by the Outer Rim citizen. It's not too far from here. What's wrong?
I'm just a bit sad, that's all. EH worked really hard. I know it's weird to describe a terrorist as hardworking, but she did everything she could to deliver Outer Rim's message without letting anyone get hurt. Unfortunately, that was met with significant backlash, and it only made things worse. She really tried to make the Outer Rim a better place for people to live in. But that's not what everyone believes. If you knew EH just a little bit, you'd know that she'd never do anything to harm the Outer Rim.
As far as we're concerned, EH is the head of a terrorist organization. Nothing more, nothing less. The ideals and methodology behind it are of no concern to us. EH is a terrorist who poses a serious threat to the Ark.
Yeah. Terrorism shouldn't be justified under any circumstance.
True that.
EH knows that more than anyone. She tried to walk a different path, but died before she could take the first step. It's just sad, that's all.
Alright, I guess we're heading into the Outer Rim.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem
Oh.
of this dress.
Loot over here. Oh, they're hiding the loot a lot harder in this level.
Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
I played with the same team and beat campaign stages that are 200k over my CP, even quite easy. Damn.
Proceeding to target.
You mean like the same team that I'm using right now?
Oh, right,
Outside
not
of
there.
Red Hood and Scarlet Switch?
I knew that.
Yes, understood.
Encounter.
Yes, understood.
The waves have come.
Oh, right, not
Let's chase.
Proceeding to
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Let's see how my Scarlet
My
compares.
feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Coming.
So Scarlet is pretty close to Red Hood.
What?
So with Red Hood,
You
my
expect me
CP
to go
is
out in this
367k. And with Scarlet,
I want
it's
to change my
349k.
attire.
So it's... What is that, 18k difference? Don't I? Oh, I don't have OL gear for the head. That's why. I haven't gotten the Pilgrim headgear. So I think that's the one reason that I don't have her quite as high as Red Hood. So I do have her skills all maxed out. And I have level 5 OL gear on everything else. I think I can reroll for better effects at some point. But this is the only one I don't have OL yet. And I do have her MLB.
Yes. I'm glad that's all.
Oh, right, not
Gonna hear that line in my head for a while, and I don't even play NIKKE? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna go to
glad
sleep
that's
and you're
all.
just gonna hear that on repeat.
Yes,
I apologize in
understood.
advance. I know it always gives
Proceeding
Frost a
to
laugh.
target.
Like, every time he hears it, he's
Oh,
just
right,
like,
not there.
here we go.
I knew that.
We spent a lot of money on this. It feels like one of those games. Not so much on NIKKE, no. A little bit here or there, but not too much. It's,
Proceeding to target.
I think kind of like Azure Lane. They give you a decent amount of the currency just for like
not there.
progressing and
I knew that.
doing events and stuff. So as long as you're decent about saving and rolling for like, you know, not everything, it's not too bad. The place that I do spend money on in this game tends to be for like the skins for the characters, because I do like having the costumes and skins and stuff. So they have like, occasionally they release like a more expensive skin. So I do those every once in a while, but they also have like monthly mission passes. And if you pay for that, you get a skin plus some like gacha currency and stuff. So that's the thing I'm most likely to spend money on if I do, because I'll only do it if I like the skin. And then like the gacha currency is just a nice bonus pretty much.
Yes, understood.
Proceeding to target.
Everyone, prepare.
Oh, right, not
Tis
Need
taking
to level
me
up, I'm
longer
stuck
than
on the
usual.
34 boss.
Had I done
What's the CP at that
Encounter.
point?
Yes.
The
Like how high
waves
is it?
have calmed.
Right now the enemies are like
Proceeding to
mid, what is this, like 174k?
According to the coordinates, yes.
Elementines are for boss content important. Campaign you can basically do with the team I mentioned. Oh yeah, so Master, for the element stuff, you can kind of think about it as like types for Pokemon. Like there's 5 elements or 5 types, I guess, that the enemy could be, and also the characters have a certain element. So it's kind of like the rock, paper, scissors thing where certain elements beat other elements. So depending on the boss or whatever you're facing, there might be characters of a certain element that are more meta or just better than others. Over 400k? Damn.
Considering this is their evil lair, I was expecting a little more. I thought there'd at least be a flag or maybe some statues commemorating their leader or something.
These guys don't have 2 coins to rub together. Do you really think they'd be spending their money on stuff like that?
Is there any way to confirm that this really is Heavenly Ascension's main base?
Smell it.
Come again?
Just breathe in deeply.
Anise closes her eyes and breathes in. Neon dangles a piece of cloth under Anise's nose.
Ew! What is that smell? What is that thing? This? Just something random I picked off the ground. Why in the name of all that is holy would you put that under my nose? I was curious about what it smelled like. Then why didn't you give it a whiff yourself?
I can smell the gunpowder.
Whoever was here, they were armed. That means we're in the right place. The only problem is, there's nothing here.
Just as Moran described, the place is completely desolate. All that remains is the faint smell of gunpowder in the air and heaps of garbage on the ground.
Commander, I suggest we have a look around. There could be something tied to Exotic.
Let's do that.
Just a second, Master. Something's coming. 10 of them.
Oh, some Heavenly Ascension people?
10 of what?
Or Raptures? There's a cacophonous explosion as one of the doors flies off the hinges, soaring through the cloud of smoke that's kicked up. From the smoke, a group of Nikkes emerge.
What the?
Nikkes?
Who are you? How did you get here?
Who are we? Who are you?
For a commando unit, I'm the Commander Leo.
The Counters!
Answer our question. What's your purpose here?
We heard that Raptures had invaded the Outer Rim, and we'd come to exterminate them.
Why enter from the inside? You afraid the Raptures are gonna steal something?
No, we came for supplies.
Supplies? In the Outer Rim?
You're here under whose orders again?
Deputy Chief Dobin.
Viper. Okay, those Nikkes have weapons meant to kill humans. I wonder, do you think those are of any use against a Rapture? They've got weapons intended to kill humans.
Huh? You rotten mother... You're just using the Rapture invasion as an excuse to come here and wipe out those in the Outer Rim. Dobin was the one who opened the partition, wasn't he?
No, I mean...
Don't move! I'm taking those weapons from you and destroying them. I'm telling you, don't budge or I'll snap you in 2.
Moran edges towards them slowly. Rappy and East Neon, help me disarm them.
Roger.
I do play on NA, Executor, yeah. A strange sound emanates from behind us and I whip my head back. Standing amidst the crack in the wall, there's a familiar face. Hello, Viper. Viper grabs my shirt and yanks forcefully. Rappy!
Commander!
Rappy holds on to me and we suddenly find ourselves plummeting into darkness. Okay, the Viper abduction? Sure.
This brings to mind when
Using the chaos to kidnap the commander. At least Rappy has my back.
I shall go again.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks. Next time I'll be even faster.
I'll be even faster.
This
Oh no, don't tear the shirt off. That would be a travesty. Viper has a good costume, doesn't she?
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Never. An EX stage? Well, well, well. Let's just annihilate that real quick.
I knew that.
Let's chase away these bats. So uncomfortable.
Give me those 300
This brings
gems.
to mind when I fought beside my sister.
Careful now. Let's go again.
I like her bunny skin, but I don't have the skin. Oh, she has a bunny outfit? I didn't expect that for Viper. I don't know if I've seen it.
Enemy down. Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Forward quickly.
My hands are too slippery.
Alright, boss dropping.
Wait a moment.
Or not? I thought the countdown just happened. Oh, this is the one where you have to defend it for the full minute and a half. That's fine.
Swim down with those who would threaten the
Time
kingdom.
has come. Let's give it our all. Dang it. My hands are too slippery.
Target clear.
Careful now. Let's go again.
Re-engaging. Reloading.
I mean, reloading, re-engaging, re-entering.
Swim down with those who would threaten. Will thou come view the flowers?
Hello, Scarlet. I love Scarlet's skin so much. That might be my favorite in the whole game.
Dang it. My hands are too slippery.
Scarlet Black Shadows. Red Hood's dress one is really good. The Helm one that just came out recently is really good.
Re-engaging. Reloading. Securing victory for their subjects.
Alright, I'll
is
take
a
the 300.
king's duty.
That would be a good tier list, ranking all the skins in the game.
Oh right, not there.
I was
I knew
thinking,
that.
like, if I have enough time to do chapter 24 in this stream, I will. But if not, I'll probably just do some kind of, like, tier list. While I, like, have hard mode going in the background.
Yes, understood.
So uncomfortable.
Like a NIKKE tier list, I mean. Let me redeem some of these. But to go back to your earlier question about NA, I believe I'm on NA. I'm gonna double check. I think it says. I don't know if it actually says what anything I'm on. But if you want to add me, that's cool too. I'm cool with people adding me in gacha games. Assuming I have room in my friends list. Oops, I clicked out of the thing by accident. Oops. No. Oh, I have a full friend list. Alright, who hasn't logged on in a while? Cashew, you haven't logged on in 81 days? Oh, you play on global? Gotcha. I always mean to delete people who, don't log on for a while. Usually people who don't log on for more than a month, those are the ones who I remove. No hard feelings to those people. I know stuff comes up in life too. But especially in FGO, like in FGO, I think you can have like 100 friends though, so I'm not as anal about it because you can have so many people on the list. But like I play FGO a lot, so I expect like I want to have the meta supports when I'm playing. So, but yeah, I mean, if anybody plays the same gacha as me, you are more than welcome to add NIKKE, Azure Lane, Blue Archive, FGO, as long as we're on the same server. I have 0 friends on Blue Archive, which is sad. But yeah, I think I always play. If there's an NA server, I'm pretty much always on that. If there's not an NA server, then I'm on global. Dorothy and Noise Gotcha skins are also... Oh yeah, the Dorothy one is really, really good. They made a figure out of that, I think. Blame Heaven Burns Red.
All right, not there.
You know, understandable.
So uncomfortable.
Viper,
As
Rupee,
long
Mary,
as
and
we're
Folklang have
together,
bunny outfits?
I
Huh.
will never fall.
I think I've seen Mary's. I feel like I've seen Rupees. I do that too. Need my friend points. I just removed the inactive. Very fair.
Yes. Let's chase away these.
Proceeding to
I was in a
target.
gilded club in Blue Archive? Yeah, I've never been in one. I think I only have like one friend in Azure Lane too. Ah!
Commander, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks to you.
According to my calculations, you must have fallen around 33 feet. I never imagined there was a subterranean tunnel of this size.
I have one friend in Blue Archive. I just forget to use the friend system. I'm honestly not even sure what you get out of it. Like in FGO, you can use the friend supports, which is really helpful. In NIKKE, you get the friend points, and I think you can also use friend support. In Blue Archive, can you use friend supports? I don't even know, honestly. You can borrow units? Okay. I am not in a Union Jack, no. I've never really looked into it. In Blue Archive. I mostly only borrow DPS for raids in Blue Archive. That would be helpful for sure. I feel like I've joined the One Piece story halfway through. I mean, I'm a little more than halfway through the NIKKE story right now. I think there's, what, 38 chapters right now? And I'm on chapter 23. So I'm just about 2/3 through it.
Yes, I saw.
Although it's still
I'll
ongoing,
contact
so...
Denise and Neon.
I'm afraid that won't work. Pretty much any signal is jammed down here.
Viper.
Honey, you aren't hurt, are you?
Rappy, grab her.
Roger that.
Rappy runs.
So that's how it is.
Right now, 38. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Tendrils of fire spew from the walls.
Are you gonna stay put, like a good girl? Or am I gonna have to torch you? And just so you know, this torches Nikke's just as well as it does humans.
I see you're nothing if not well prepared.
This is a secret passage connecting Heavenly Ascension and the Ark. I made a few alterations. If I catch anyone suspicious in here, I can burn them to a crisp.
Last two chapters were a little disappointing, really.
You see these holes in the walls? Behind each of those is a flamethrower. So I suggest you watch your step.
Is it like roughly every 3 months that they come out with new story? I know they do it the anniversary and the half anniversary. And then I assume they do it like the midpoint between those. To get cores for Guilty Sin and Quincy and Nihilister, you need the currency from the unions. Oh, that's what it's used for. Okay. It's too bad all 4 of those units are kind of crappy, right? Like gameplay-wise, all 4 of them just kind of suck. Every 2 to 3 months? Okay. Don't suppose you brought me down here to have a nice chat.
Oh, honey buns. Why are you so grumpy?
Well, you just dragged me down a 33-foot fall, so...
You used to be so nice to me.
I was pretty nice to you in the summer event. What are you planning?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Then follow me. I'll take you to meet Crow.
Oh yeah, the girl who tried killing me? I totally want to meet her again. Union cubes for cube for cube upgrades. I've actually been... I have a lot of lost sectors announced, so I've been trying to play through some of those in my free time too. I think I've gotten... Oh, actually, I wanted to ask for advice on the cubes again. Because I did like another 3 or 4 lost sectors, so I unlocked a new cube. And I think maybe one more slot and another cube. I have to figure out who to put on them. Viper walks through the tunnel with Rappy and I following close behind. She doesn't appear to be armed, but we still need to keep our wits about us. When you're dealing with Viper, you always have to be on guard. I communicate with Rappy through hand signals. Are the suppression bullets ready? I didn't know you knew hand signals. When'd you learn? When I was in Eden, I picked it up from Johan. Very nice. You're getting more impressive every day. The suppression bullets are ready. Should I shoot? No, let's keep following for now. It's dangerous down here in Viper. It's Viper we're dealing with. There's a lot of interference. All communications are still down. We'll find a way.
Honey,
What?
are you not talking because you're too focused on my behind?
Yeah, guilty.
Or are you and Rappy talking in secret?
No. Never. How'd you know I was looking?
So you were sneaking a peek then.
Yeah.
I'll try and sashay a little more for you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Viper continues to walk and talk with her back to us.
Honey, do you hate us? Why? Is it because we're behind all those terror attacks on the Ark?
That wouldn't really make me like you.
Or is it because of that little hole I made in your stomach?
That one hurts, yeah.
Perhaps I should change the question. If you catch us, what will you do?
We'll find out.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
I don't know. Caught. Caught red-handed, yep.
Drag on. My hands are too slippery.
Target down.
Swim with all your might.
Down with those who would threaten
One
the
stroke,
kingdom.
and thou art cleaved through.
Cleave through.
Reload. Careful.
That's no good. Sounds like something that Mihara would say. I'm sure we'll be seeing them soon too, considering Siwa just sent them out. I know she's in the new event too. That's partly why I want to do this, because I keep reading that before you do the 2.5 anniversary event, that Unbreakable Sphere event, you should really have finished through chapter 24 and also the side story. So I really want to get through those, like, ASAP. Viper continues to walk with her back to us.
The Raptures breached the hole made in the Ark. If the timing had been off even by the slightest margin, things could have really gone sour. But we made it happen. And now you've come to apprehend us. In order to buy ourselves some time, we made it appear like Heavenly Ascension was behind it. However, I suppose it was only a matter of time before we were caught. It's okay now, since everyone is busy with the Raptures. But if the entire Ark devoted itself to tracking us down, well, I doubt we'd last more than an hour, at best.
Rappy, cut the large cable line with the yellow dots. Should I cut it completely? Yes, but do it in small increments so Viper doesn't know.
I knew it would all catch up to us eventually. You could have just waited, honey. Why did you come looking for us? Was there something else you wanted to do to us?
I want to get you even for plugging me in the stomach.
You're lying, aren't you? If that's really what you were after, you could have had Suin obliterate us with the push of a button. So, is there still any hope?
Maybe. For what?
For you to forgive us?
That will never happen.
Why not?
You've gone too far.
I see.
With that being said, I want to know why you're doing this. I doubt that what you say... Okay. I doubt that what you'll have to say will be rational, but if it is, I'll help you.
What a fool you are! Covering for a terrorist? Are you looking to get a bullet in the head?
So talk to me. Why have you gone so far off the deep end?
Oh, it's nothing really. I guess I just wanted to see how far your loyalty toward us would go.
Commander, I've severed the wire. I sneak a peek at my phone. Communications are back online. Basement tunnel inside the wall. How'd you know? Jamming systems require a lot of power. This place didn't seem like it had any other equipment requiring such a bulky electric cable. If it wouldn't blow our cover, I'd clap right now.
You'll probably find it underwhelming. But if you really want to know, I can tell you...
Viper turns back and looks at us.
Can you show me your cell phone?
I will do no such thing.
Come now. Don't be like that. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Oh, that's a nice line. Viper shows her cell phone screen to me. I can see that Crow and Jackal are in the same chat room. Viper has written, I need backup, and only has to press send for it to go in the group chat.
If you don't show me, I'll call my friends.
I think it might be wise to send that right about now.
What?
My friends are already on their way.
But how did you? Do you want to be incinerated? In case you forgot, may I remind you about the flamethrowers I've installed?
Rappy kicks the wall with all her might. The wall cracks, exposing the pipes and other devices inside and pulverizing
There's
them.
no gas or oil leaking out. There's no way this entire tunnel is outfitted with flamethrowers. It's too clean for that. There aren't any oil stains or burn marks. Knowing you, I should have figured you'd lie and tell half-truths.
That's precisely why I said we should solve this with our words. Why are you getting so riled up?
You can talk once you've been restrained. A small drone zooms out from behind Viper. It rushes in front of Rappy and I, and explodes midair. Okay. Is that Crow's doing?
So uncomfortable. All right, not there. I
Any
knew
no
that.
loot over here? That's fine.
So uncomfortable.
Everyone, prepare for
All right, not there. Tis taken me longer.
Proceeding to
Let's chase. All right.
No,
not
I
there.
accidentally did
I
start battle
knew
instead of
that.
quick battle. How could I have done this?
Despite accursed garments, I'm able to slice a rapture.
Dang it, my hands are too slippery.
I shall go again.
Swim down with those who would threaten
One
the
stroke,
kingdom.
and thou art cleaved through. This attire vexes me.
Back to it.
No, I'm just gonna quit out of it. Not only did I accidentally click on it, but it's one of the defense ones where I'd have to sit here for a minute and a half. Hell no.
encounter.
Yes, understood.
Much faster.
I'm glad.
Coming.
Yes, understood.
Drone has been taken out. Someone as dumb as you couldn't have set up something this complex. Whoever did this, come on out.
Obviously Crow, yeah. Behind Viper, two figures emerge from the darkness.
It's been a while.
Oh, hey, Commander!
Quite the reunion. That'll make it nice and easy for us to capture you all at once.
Violence is an instrument that no one wields better than a villain. I've been waiting for an opportunity to put my skills to the test.
Commander! Master!
Viper, it's not like you to make such a blunder.
Give me a break. I did my best.
You call having your back to them the entire time your best? You should have had them walk in front of you.
That's no fun.
Are you here to play with us, Commander? Commander, are you okay?
Master, I'm okay.
What about Moran?
She wiped out those Nikkes who got the jump on us, then headed towards the wall. She said she'll stop any more troops from coming in. She also told me to tell you she's sorry for not coming.
Okay, sounds like we don't have to worry about
Moran making a... I don't want to say a last stand, but a solo stand? Okay, that's cool.
This should have been simple. I presume we have you all to thank for this becoming such a fiasco?
You can think whatever you want.
Hey, should we talk?
The time for that is over.
Well, that's that then. Fighting isn't really my specialty, but if you insist.
1v100 Moran. What a tank. Counters, inhibitors released. You have permission to use live ammo. Take them out.
Whoa.
Whoa. Extra stream gonna go. Sounds good, Noelle. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a nice rest of your day.
Goodness gracious, honey. You're actually serious.
Huh? What'd I miss? Are we fighting? I love fighting!
Just FYI, it doesn't count if you shoot them in the back. All right, everybody. I can take it from here. Just stay back and provide cover for me.
You do realize that's another version of us fighting together, don't you?
Is it? But I want all the credit.
Let's go.
Rappy is just so fed up with it.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
All right. I don't see the
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
exotic squad on the other side. What the heck? supposed to believe these raptures I'm fighting are actually exotic?
Next time I'll be even faster.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom, and thou art cleaved through.
2 days until Chiaki and Blue Archive. I don't even have enough for a 10 pull yet. After spending all of my gems on Iori. Just an illusion.
'Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Sorry for inconveniencing you, Scarlet.
They don't stand a chance.
You all just don't quit.
We can thank all those missions up on the surface for that.
Flames start to belch out from the tunnel
All of the
walls.
flamethrowers have been activated.
What are you doing?
I'm raising the temperature and burning up all the oxygen. This is an enclosed space. Before long, this place will be like a giant oven.
How could you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. I'm the only one who knows how to shut these off.
I can feel a sharp spike in temperature, and my breathing becomes labored.
Don't even think about retreating. There's fire coming from the back as well. And like I said before, these flames can incinerate Nikke's just as well as humans.
Are you trying to suffocate us?
Of course not. We're in no danger of suffocation. Neither are you. The same thing can't be said for the commander. However, do you see this?
An oxygen mask? So you were planning on taking the commander hostage this entire time?
It was our contingency plan if negotiations fell through.
Scarlet always complains about her clothes.
And none of you exactly seem willing to speak with us.
Fine, I'll play ball. Let's talk. Just hurry up and turn these things off.
We're far past that now. Hand over the commander, and we'll give him the oxygen mask.
If we hand over the commander, how do we know you'll let us go?
You don't. You're not in a position to negotiate.
My vision is becoming blurry and I'm struggling to breathe. My head's pounding.
Master, are you okay?
Neon holds me up. I'm not sure, but it feels like she put something in my pocket.
What's it gonna be?
If you so much as lay a finger on them, you're all dead.
Why would we ever hurt Honey? That won't ever happen.
Really?
So don't worry.
You shot me the last time we met, so...
So I ask you again. What's it gonna be?
Just hold in there, Master. We'll come find you.
I feel someone push me gently and something is put over my face. Finally, I can breathe again, but I'm still disoriented.
You. Neon, was it?
That's right.
That was pretty sneaky. But you need a little more practice.
Viper puts her hands in my pocket and pulls out
I
something.
don't think we'll be needing this tracking device.
You tried your best.
Everyone, hand over your cell phones.
I don't have a cell phone.
You're only harming Honey by wasting time like this. The temperature is only going to rise.
Rappy, Neon, and Anise all hand their cell phones to Viper. Viper stomps on the phones, smashing them to smithereens.
Bye-bye then.
Exotic disappears into the tunnel.
Damn it! After them!
This tunnel is a labyrinth, and we don't know which way they went. We'll only get lost.
Then what should we do? Let's go back to where we came from and wait. What are you talking about? Wait for what? The tracker wasn't the only thing I slipped to Master. I also put a smoke grenade in his inner pocket. It activates when exposed to external pressure. When it does, it erupts into a giant plume of smoke. They discover the tracking device, but not the smoke grenade. All we've got to do is get to higher ground and wait until Master sets it off. They are bound to notice it, and when they do, they'll use it. That was incredible!
And you know how much that iPhone 20 cost them?
Well done, Neon.
Especially after inflation and tariffs? Probably a couple $1,000s.
Let's go.
All right, good job, Neon. Proud of you.
Right, not there. I knew that.
Nikke with a camel.
Yes, understood.
Encounter.
So uncomfortable.
As long as we're together.
All right, not
Encounter.
Judging on the tech, it's more like iPhone 69. Outer Rim near the partition.
Hey, Sakura.
What is it?
It seems that Dobin will be coming to the Outer Rim. He's already sent some troops. The entry to the partition was left open. He sent in some armed Nikkes that he'd hired illegally.
Viper, that bit. In the summer event, she cries as Rosanna destroyed her phone and she destroys other people's phones. Hypocrite. For real. Although I guess for Viper, her phone, like, is her lifeline. Like, that's everything to her, so... The phone is a lot more important to her than it is to other people. So I can see why she was more upset.
I see.
Is that all you have to say? Hurry up and get over here. I think this first batch was just an appetizer. He's intending on sending way more. I can't handle this on my own.
I have my own affairs to take care of. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
What? What do you need to do?
Something important.
The Outer Rim may be wiped off the map. What could be more important than that?
Moran, do what you think is right. I trust you.
What? What? She turned her phone off. Hey, jerk.
What is it?
Come to the Outer Rim.
No.
Come here and help me. Dobin.
Left the partition open and used the raptures as an excuse to send mass-produced Nikkes into the Outer Rim?
How did you know?
How did you not know?
She doesn't know how much other value they're found. That's true.
Huh?
Put yourself in Dobin's shoes.
Huh. But I'm not Dobin.
You've got that right. Anyway, I'm busy. I can't go, so do whatever you want.
What, are you doing something important too?
So there are some things you do know. Good. Go and fight your own fight then. Got it?
Everybody always leaves Moran out to dry. What the hell?
Some help these two are.
Oh, right.
Yes? Are you coming to help?
Nope. Just wanted to wish you good luck.
Hey, I feel like I'm going crazy. Should I call my men? No. Then I'd really be putting their lives on the line. Huh.
Moran, we're toast.
What is it now?
Dobin is on his way to the Outer Rim.
Personally?
Yes. Are you there right now? You better get the heck out of there. Rosanna and Sakura really threw a wrench in Dobin's plans last time. The only reason you aren't all 6 feet underground is that Mustang stepped in at the last minute and convinced him otherwise. If you stand in Dobin's way again, he'll come after you with a vengeance.
So what? What can he possibly do to us?
You think he won't come after you?
He doesn't scare me.
Well, you should be scared. He already blames you for many of his misfortunes, and he'd jump at the opportunity to send you all packing.
Rosanna's so cocky. She really is.
I suggest you sit this one out.
It's too bad that Moran wasn't in the summer event last year, because Sakura and Rosanna were the two main ones. Would have made sense to have Moran be in there too, or at least get a skin.
Jin.
If you're gonna prattle on about honor and all that crap, then save it.
The thing about honor is... Hey! You've got some nerve cutting me off. Anyway, if I leave Dobin to his own devices, then everyone here is toast. I have to stop him.
You might get hurt. Huh? Wait a minute.
What?
Oh boy.
What?
You really are screwed.
How so?
Sakura is convincing everyone in the Outer Rim to lay down their weapons. And Rosanna is apparently going to take on all the troops Dobin is sending.
What?
What?
I'm counting on you guys.
So if where is Rosanna taking them on? If Moran's at the entrance to the Outer Rim, is she intercepting them even earlier? I wanted Moran all bad. I would be very down for that. I'm really curious who the summer ones are going to be this year. Like the straight up alt units and then also the skins. We're probably still like 2 months away from knowing though. Because there's going to be some other events. There's probably going to be like 2 other events at least soon. And then there's the Stellar Blade collab. So summer wouldn't be until like after that collab. I would say sometime in July.
Why don't we swim towards the next story?
Outer Rim evacuation camp.
Miss, you're making a mistake. We need to defend ourselves.
I'm going to make this short. Have everyone put down their weapons and stand by.
I will do no such thing. Thanks to EH, the entire Outer Rim is now public enemy #1. Do you really think Dobin is just going to let us go? His goal in life has always been to wipe out the Outer Rim.
Apparently, Deputy Chief Dobin has sent in troops. Mass-produced NIKKEs.
You see? We need to be prepared.
Let's say Deputy Chief Dobin does bring troops into the Outer Rim. And when he gets there, he finds that everyone is armed and waiting. What do you think his next course of action will be? You all need to be victims. Act like them.
Rosanna's Sun.
After all, it's the truth, isn't it? So lay down your weapons. We need to avoid any misunderstandings that might arise.
But Dobin doesn't think like that. He won't bother listening to us. He'll just wipe us out the first chance he has.
Ah, yes. There's something I forgot to mention. I was in a hurry, so it must have slipped my mind.
Huh?
Dobin won't lay a finger on any of you. The entire Semakai and I are behind you. It's not only Dobin. Whoever falsely pins these attacks on the Outer Rim will have to answer to us. So please, for the last time, lay down your weapons. Or else I'll have to do it by force. You know I will. The Semakai and I always get what we want. If you want to test just how strong our resolve is, keep holding on to your weapons and find out.
Consigliere.
Yes, boss.
What's the accent there?
You need to take care of them.
Huh. 20 mass-produced NIKKEs, was it? 20 minutes should be sufficient.
Dobin sent them. Unlike regular mass-produced NIKKEs, their inhibitors are probably deactivated. Don't think they won't be able to shoot you just because they're NIKKEs. They could be quite a formidable adversary.
Understood.
Good.
Understood.
Now let them out.
Very well.
Get some
What
of
is
your
that
underlings to do the actual fighting. You stay here and chat with me.
The AI.
Is that okay?
Of course.
The square is filled with the sounds of gunshots and explosions.
Never thought I'd be part of a gunfight inside the city. And in broad daylight at that.
The only reason we could do it is because everyone has been evacuated to the shelters.
Let's see. You said there were more forces being sent.
According to our intel, 50 additional units are being prepared while Dobin himself is coming with 20.
That man is crazy! Raptures are running rampant around the Ark, and instead of help, this is what he does? He's
Yeah,
got some
fuck that
bets in
guy.
the Belfry if he actually thinks he can take down the Outer Rim.
The notion does seem rather risible, yes?
You said he's originally from the Outer Rim, correct?
Really?
Dobin? Yes.
He sang like a canary and gave up everything he knew about this place to the Ark.
I did get the Cinderella skin, yeah. Oh, that's another one of the best ones, I think. The Cinderella costume gacha one. That one is 10 out of 10.
In exchange for selling the Outer
I have
Rim
the
down
mission pass
river,
one too.
He brought greater stability to the Ark and put himself on the fast track to becoming second in command. Let me ask you, why do you think he's chosen that path in life?
Perhaps he wants to erase his past.
Do you think so?
Yes. For Dobin, coming from the Outer Rim is a humiliating blight on his reputation.
My thoughts differ from yours. In my opinion, that psychopath just enjoys maiming people. He's human filth.
I cannot disagree with that assessment either.
Anyway, what is taking them so long?
Those mass-produced NIKKEs must be putting up a decent fight.
Let's go. It's been a while since we've seen some action. There are plenty of other places we can help at.
Yes, boss.
Okay. Outer Rim near the partition.
Sakura. Rosanna.
What are you going to do?
Prevent any more reinforcements from coming and keep the people of the Outer Rim from bearing arms. There's only one thing I can do. I will halt the attack from Dobin's units.
By yourself?
By myself.
Our reinforcements are late.
Oh, okay. So Rosanna's taking out like the 50, like the huge group. And then Moran's gonna have to fight the smaller group with Dobin.
What? The Underworld Queen? Those meddling bitches? Not again! What is Mustang doing letting those mongrels run free? No matter. It won't require many troops to take out those pieces of garbage. To all of you in the Outer Rim who are still alive, listen up. I want you to shoot these terrorists on sight. Now go! All of you!
Hey there.
Moran perches herself between the gap and the partition.
You guys planning on going
Oh,
inside?
there's my thumbnail.
I hate to break
Love
it
the
to you, but this
expression.
is my turf, and no one gets in unless I say so.
Badass Moran time. I'm here for it.
Interfering with my plans again, are you? If you value your life, move aside.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If you all value your lives, then scram. Or try and find another entrance. No? Well, it'll be awfully humiliating if you head back with your tail between your legs after getting whooped by a single Nikke.
This is your last warning. Move!
Like I said, this is my turf. The only way you're getting through is if you... 1. Kill me. Or 2. Pay the toll. The toll is cheap. Let me sock you across your face.
All right, Moran.
Yes,
I'm here for
understood.
At last.
Dobin can suck it.
As long as we're together.
Coming.
As long as we're together.
All right,
Yes,
loot.
understood.
Proceeding to target.
More stuff to fight.
Let's chase away.
Yes, and securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Proceed.
At last. So
As long as we're together. I will never fall.
Loot right around the
Not
corner.
there. I knew that.
Anything over here? Nope.
Yes,
Okay, we'll go this way.
understood.
Proceeding to target.
Yes.
let's chase away.
Proceeding to...
I'm glad that...
All right. Coming.
Yes, understood.
It looks like you are coming too.
How do you feel, honey?
Commander, you're awake!
Can't believe you actually took me hostage.
When you're pushed into a corner, you'll resort to extreme measures. Cliché, but true.
I'm forced into a chair, my hands and legs are tied to it. It'll be impossible for me to break the restraints on my own. What do you want to talk to me about?
How about having a look at the idiot box? Petra Connect is broadcasting live throughout the entire arc, even in the shelters.
Contrary to what Crow said, the only image on the television screen is the word preparing. Guess only terrorists are able to see it?
They must be preparing for the next broadcast.
Crow sits down in a chair in front of me.
Before it starts, we should talk. Did you find the VOP house?
What's VOP House?
So you did find it. Very impressive, as always. It seems there's nothing you can't do. How do you intend on getting out of this little bind you find yourself in?
Gonna apprehend you and make you all confess. If that doesn't work, we'll use brain scans.
Look. We're on the precipice of achieving what you always wanted. We're building a foundation upon which Nikkes will receive better treatment.
What are you talking about?
Let's start with Matisse. If there was no nymph, do you think a weapon without any coercion would actually fight alongside humans? This was the question I posed to the Ark. And what was the result? Nymph to Matisse. Nymph to Matisse. Even those scumbags in the Ark knew it. Unless people have total control over Nikkes, they would never protect humans willingly. Why would they, when humans only regard them as cannon fodder? Goddess of victory. What a joke.
Oh yeah, aren't Matisse here getting like new versions too? Just like Absolute? I think I saw some like I don't know if it was data mine stuff or leak stuff or what. Or maybe it happens in the new chapters and I just don't know because I'm not there yet. I don't know. I saw some screenshots of new designs for these three and they look really good.
It's simple. We were confident that Siwin would do something about it. Having said that, I had no idea she'd go as far as bringing raptures inside the Ark. Regardless, because of that spectacular show Matisse put on, they can now proudly say that NIKKEs are capable of and willing to protect humans, even without NIMP.
Hello, Gary. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Crow, my beloved. You must be disappointed that your plan failed.
Is that what you think? Why do you think we made a hole in the Ark?
I don't know.
want something more. This so-called goddess of victory mantle they're thrusting upon Matisse for eliminating the raptures
Somewhere around anniversary?
is nothing more than a dog and pony show.
I want to say that I heard that in some interview, the developers, like at Shift Up, they said it wasn't going to be straight up like new overspec units like Rappy was. It was just going to be like updates to the existing unit, which would be cool if true. Don't have to roll for something new. If that means they just give you the new design for free, that would be awesome. I would just be curious if it means they're going to rework the characters, though.
They're nothing but dancing monkeys. That's why we made that hole in the roof. Unleashing raptures and fear into a utopian setting like the Ark. I was curious about what kind of choices would be made in a situation like that.
Keep talking.
People will be struck with terror once they see with their own eyes what they usually only see on their TV screens. If raptures appear in the Ark, everyone will reach the same level of fear. Total equality.
Your insane logic has gotten countless people killed.
You're right. It's unfortunate. I never wanted anyone to die.
That's a lie, and you know it.
That is why I chose the time I did. Matisse's victory ceremony. That way we'd harm the least amount of people possible. However, Enoch was more crafty than I anticipated. Enoch whisked everyone off to the shelters. To those humans in safety, NIKKEs and raptures once again became something they only see on a TV screen. But then the real big bad came in. A heretic. I had high hopes. A heretic is evil incarnate and exists solely to commit evil against mankind. To my dismay, however,
Somewhere around anniversary.
before anything bad could happen, it was taken out by a pilgrim.
6 months away.
It just became more of a blockbuster. First, it was Matisse's little performance on the surface. Now it's inside the Ark. It's all one giant farce. The only thing that's changed is the proximity. If things continue along this path, I'll never get to see what I desire.
Then I have to ask, what exactly do you want to see?
I told you. I want to see the choice the Ark makes.
And hoping there would be new units, maybe as a different burst. I feel like new units makes more sense because without like,
Enemy spotted.
I feel like one of you has said
Engaging.
before, like Vesti or something is supposed to be obscenely strong, like in the lore. But she's really not as a unit, right? So with the new design, to me it makes sense to have it be a new unit where it's like, okay, Vesti overspec, and then this is like, okay, this is the super strong Vesti that you would expect based on lore.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Like, if they just give the new design to the existing one and she's still not that strong, then like, I mean, I guess you could give her a favorite item. And then maybe she'll be better, but like we all saw that
Securing victory
Helm
for
is now a
subjects
very,
is
very,
the
very good
king's
unit
duty.
post favorite item. But I don't know. I'm interested to see how they handle it.
Now the Goddess Squad. The ones who gave everything for humanity, who were upheld as shining beacons of hope for the entire human race. They were unceremoniously tossed to the side the second the Ark was completed. The decision was made all the easier because they were all cut off from the Ark. After that, there was the first surface reclamation war.
Yunhwa is RC, the only Nikke with an actual Korean name, and she's not great. Damn, poor Yunhwa. I love her new design though. Like out of all of the new designs for these for Absolute and Matisse, like her design is like 11 out of 10. So good.
Those who willingly donated their brains to become NIKKEs were once again hailed as goddesses of victory. The campaign failed miserably. The Ark began to persecute the NIKKEs. They became useless devices that consumed far too much funds and resources and had nothing to show for it. That's about the time the term Nikke phobia came into being. This was also a result of the disconnect between Nikkes and humans. Then, the ginormous failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War. The first celebrity Nikke, Pretty, passed away. The Goddess Fall incident with model ZX.
Pretty. That was the idol one. Model ZX. I can't think of what that is.
Every time there was a major occurrence along these lines, people in the Ark were moved. Praise, then persecution, rinse and repeat. It was a never-ending alternating cycle as to how Nikkes were regarded. I am convinced that disconnection is the biggest cause of all of this. Nikkes reside in the Ark, but they don't truly exist. They're digital figments of the imagination, seen only on TV screens. It's the same dynamic as seeing a fictional character in a TV show and loving or hating them accordingly. Why is it this way, you ask? Because the people haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't know the fear that comes with going up against a rapture. Why? Also because they haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't thank or blame Nikkes. Why? Still, because they haven't felt it. They know nothing about us. They don't know anything about raptures either. So we need to tell them. Only when they are finally able to truly understand Nikkes and raptures will the Ark make a real choice. One of those choices might well be what you've always wanted. Greater respect for Nikkes.
What are you really after?
Let's just watch TV.
Visibility is pretty poor.
Uni, won't we have a better chance of finding Crow in the Outer Rim? We've been wandering around downtown ever since we left.
What I'm looking for is here.
You're not looking for Crow, are you?
Nope.
Then, what are you looking for?
You have to trust me. I'll figure it out.
Uni, please, let's just look for Crow. If we don't find her fast enough, then the people in the Outer Rim...
Found it. Over there.
Yumi points to two people, a cameraman and a reporter. They're hiding from a nearby rapture, prowling the area.
Aren't they from Tetra Connect? Apparently, they're doing a live broadcast that's playing in the shelters. Let's go save them.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't like the way she said that.
Yes, understood.
Coming. Proceeding to target.
Those two reactions
As
in the
long as
chat
we're together.
sounds like something
I'm
crazy is
proceeding
about
to
to happen.
Prepare.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. All right, not there.
Encounter.
Tis taken me longer than usual.
All right, not
Coming.
Okay. Oh, there's a
So
little
as
loot
long
above
as
me.
we're together.
Yes, understood.
Was there not any over here? Doesn't look like it. Over here? Yep. Down in this corner.
Proceeding to target.
There are two Nikke walking together, but I couldn't get close enough to see them clearly. One was subservient to the other. When I got closer, they sped away with great haste.
Coming.
So uncomfortable.
Attention, Ark citizens! Are you seeing this? A rapture has broken into one of the shelters. Everyone who was hiding inside is dead. The raptures have figured out there are people inside the shelters. No shelter is safe. Everyone must get out of the shelters. If you stay there, you will die. Do not trust the central government. Your lives mean nothing to them.
Oh no, Uni. Oh boy.
I repeat, the shelters are not safe. The shelters are not safe.
Uni?
I wasn't sure if she had what it took, but she's quite the thespian.
Huh? How come we're laughing? Can I join?
Did you get Uni to...
Oh, you got it all wrong.
I didn't order her to do anything. I merely pointed her in the right direction. I have to say, though, I'm impressed. That was good thinking on her part. She took a rapture, blocked its senses, and brought it into an empty shelter. Then made it seem as if it stormed in and slaughtered everyone inside.
Oh, so nobody actually died. She just faked it.
Then again, capturing raptures is that squad's specialty. She's got a knack for fabricating tragic scenarios.
Do you know how this is gonna end?
Hard to say. Let's keep watching and see what choice the Ark makes.
Crow pulls back a curtain to reveal a splintered window pane. Beyond the broken glass, all of downtown is visible. As far as the eye can see, Nikke's are doing battle with raptures. After a few moments, however, people start to trickle out of the shelters. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's put some gusto into our swimming.
Has the potential to go really, really bad. Crow doesn't seem to be considering... She's not 100% wrong. But she also doesn't seem to be considering that, like, if it comes out that Nikke's are very much responsible for all of this happening in the first place, how is that going to affect people's perception of Nikke's? Like, she's like, well, I want to see what choice the Ark makes. When they see Nikke's and Raptures fighting, I want them to respect Nikke's. Well, what if they find out that a Nikke was behind
that's all resolved.
the hole being blown in the Ark that the Raptures came in the first place? How are people going to react when they find out a Nikke is what tricked them into leaving the shelters? They're going to get even worse. Was Doro up to no good at all? We actually haven't seen Doro since like the first cutscene. Now we're with the terrorist group and we're seeing shit start to go down. The Raptures turn their weapons on the humans. Resounding blasts of gunfire can be heard. Nikke's jump in front of the humans to shield them and are mercilessly gunned down. People frantically cower behind the Nikke's, grasping onto their legs and begging for help. The Rapture's lasers vaporize them all with impunity. One Nikke panics, pushing away a human clinging to her as she runs. One human grabs a weapon that's been left on the ground and fires it at a Rapture. The overwhelming kickback is too much and she ends up shooting herself. Another Nikke runs off carrying a bloody human corpse in her arms. A father rips a helmet off a fallen Nikke and puts it on his child. A man holds tightly to his lover's hand as they sprint as fast as their legs will carry them. One Nikke kicks away the hands of those reaching out to her as they die. An old man passes weapons and bullets to a Nikke. A Nikke and her mother embrace a child, blocking her from a barrage of gunfire. It's hell on earth. Some protect each other, others push everyone away. Everyone is pinned down, unable to escape. Hell has come to the Ark. What have you done? I feel like my mind is on fire. I try with all my might to break my restraints, but they won't budge.
Finally, everyone will understand. What was once a distant fiction has become a tangible reality. They will be able to choose an informed choice that will come from experience.
No one will ever forgive you for this.
I figured as much. Then let me ask you one more time. What will you do to us when you capture us? Will you kill us? Or will you forgive us?
That's for the Ark to decide.
Oh?
Isn't that what you want? You'll be judged by the people you've subjected to this experience.
I see. Not quite the answer I was looking for.
If I'm gonna catch them, I've got to do it here. I feel something rustle in my inside pocket. Before I fainted in the tunnel, Neon got close to me. I've got to trust it. I rock my body back and forth as hard as I can. The chair I'm tied to rattles noisily.
Honey, those restraints won't break so easily.
I feel one of the chair legs lifting up. If I can just lean over... I've done it! I'm tilted to the side, closer to the ground than I was before. If I keep leaning in this direction, I slam into the ground face first. My chin connects with the floor, but it doesn't matter. I'm just hoping and praying that my hunch is correct. Suddenly, my chest feels hot. Dark red plumes of smoke start to come out.
A smoke grenade.
I should have known.
Should have fixed that window. Trails of smoke start to leak through the cracks in the window. Not the most elegant way to activate a smoke grenade, but I'll take it. There's no way they'll miss the signal. I hear the window shatter and two silhouettes appear. Ooh, extrinsic.
Stop.
Maiden is here. Ooh, okay.
uncomfortable.
Good luck, Exotic. I think at least one of them has to die here. Or get captured.
All right, not there.
There's no way all three of Exotic make it out of that. Not with Maiden and Guillotine there. Mm-mm. Alright, let's take out this EX stage real quick.
Back to it. Dang it, my hands are too slippery. Swim down with those who would threaten now to them. Focus our attacks.
GG. Can't blame Doro this time, Catboy. Yeah, no, Doro, not involved here.
Yes, understood.
Oh. Nikke carrying a coffin.
Proceeding to target.
Oh.
All right, not there.
Encounter. Proceeding to target.
Tis taken me longer.
Coming.
Bloop, bloop.
So unsecuring victory for their subjects is a king's duty. So coming.
Bloop, bloop. Time stands still. Crow and Viper freeze.
It's a good thing we're not too late.
What the heck are you doing crawling on the floor for, partner? Oh, I get it. You use the arcane technique. Tracing a Zissuru with your own body to gather power.
Not quite.
This power is forbidden. If you use it recklessly, the interdimensional boundaries could...
There's some new Doro emotes in the blah blah app. I'll have to look at those.
Just hurry up and untie the commander.
Right away.
Guillotine unties me. My chest feels like it's on fire.
Leave these three to us. You need to take care of what's happening outside. It's chaos out there. Nikkes, humans, and raptures are all fighting amongst each other. Someone needs to get this situation under control. And you're the best man for the job.
Okay, got it.
Please, hurry.
If I may, partner, I'd just like to reiterate about the forbidden...
Huh? You must be the one Captain was talking about!
She's not frozen.
Huh?
Jackal charges forward and jump kicks Maiden. Maiden is sent hurtling backwards and slams into the wall.
Maiden!
What? How can you...
Guillotine, stop her! Jackal leaps towards Maiden, but Guillotine snatches her in the middle of her jump. Jackal grabs onto Guillotine's shoulder, pivots in midair, and gives Maiden a powerful kick in the face.
Ow.
Maiden still isn't moving. Crow and Viper start to come forward.
Who are these two?
Extrinsic.
Captain, did I do good?
You did very good.
Well, did I do good?
Does she have her hearing sensor turned off?
Correct.
Who told you about us?
Can't remember. Anyway, enough talk. Let's fight.
3 against 1 then, is it? Simple enough.
Crow and Viper take off at a breakneck
Jackal,
pace.
we're out of here. You deal with
They're
her.
just gonna leave Jackal behind.
Dang, that's right. She can't hear.
You're not going anywhere.
Come play with me!
Leave this to me, partner. Go do what you need to do.
Alright, I'm counting on you. I run in the other direction, away from where Crow and Viper scampered off. Right now, quelling the chaos outside is what's most important. So much shit going down right now.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Drag on.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
Poor Jackal.
Well done, everyone!
Not the brightest bulb. Sharpest tool in the shed, whatever you want to call it.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
But I do feel bad that she's basically just being left behind as like the sacrificial lamb so Crow and Viper can escape.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
It's complete pandemonium. Gunshots and screams continue to fill the air. The ground is littered with the corpses of slaughtered humans and Nikkes. It's appalling.
Commander, are you okay? Commander, Master.
Huh?
We came running as soon as we saw the smoke signal. Are you okay?
What happened to Exotic? Why are you alone?
And how come the smoke is coming from up there, but you're down here?
We can talk later. We need to do something about this place first.
Understood.
There's a lot going on right now. We can't take care of both humans and Nikkes all at once. If all of us try to join in at the same time, it'll only make a bigger mess of things. Everyone scatters around and takes down raptures individually. I'll try to command a weapon drone nearby. It should be possible for some support fire. The central government is bound to make their move at any moment. Until then, we have to do whatever we can.
Roger.
Okay, I'll head this way. I'll go this way.
Most peculiar. I didn't imagine I'd feel a sense of kinship with Maiden.
You're strong. This is fun. This is my first time seeing someone as strong as you.
Jackal runs forward, whipping her hands around. Guillotine easily evades.
I always had her pegged as an indolent and badgering Nikke, who, much like myself, had been cursed with immense power. However, when your attack managed to take her down, I realized something.
You're really fast.
Jackal scurries along the ground, aiming for Guillotine's leg. Guillotine crouches and whips back the leg that Jackal was intending to grab. As Jackal pulls back after missing her target, Guillotine punches her in the chin.
I was angry. I was upset because I regard Maiden as my colleague. You've helped me achieve a greater degree of self-realization. And for that, I shall give you the lethal eye.
Guillotine removes her eye patch. Oh man. Underneath her eye, which glows an ominous crimson red, glares at Jackal.
Whoa, what's that? So shiny. Uh-oh.
Jackal collapses to the floor. Oh boy. She grips her chest and lets out a painful groan.
What is this?
Within my eye dwells tremendous and cursed power. The power to control all the energy I see. At this very moment, I am scattering the energy in your core into the air. For us Nikkes, our cores are much like the heart. Right now, your heart has stopped.
Captain!
To you, I am the Grim Reaper, a killer of Nikkes. You can never escape me or anyone at Extrinsic. You would do well to remember that.
Command.
Right. You can't hear anyway. It's me. I've secured Wild Dog. No, it's not an actual dog. A member of the exotic squad, Jackal. Yes, right. I'll be waiting.
Did you catch her?
You're awake.
Seems like we lost Crow.
Felt a little bad hearing Jackal basically suffocate right there, but...
Yes, but I was able to protect you and partner. For now, that's enough.
We failed our mission. We're going to catch hell for this. It was an oversight on my part for not considering they could turn their hearing sensors off. But why didn't you use your eye to begin with?
Once I use my eye, it requires a lot of time to recharge.
We've really screwed the pooch this time.
I mean, they still caught 1 out of 3. That's good for something.
Proceeding to target.
At last.
All right.
Not there.
Alright, well, it looks like we're at the
Yes.
final boss of this chapter.
I'm glad that's all resolved.
And the final
Now
piece
I
of
need
loot's
to
right
go
there,
to
too.
right.
Not encounter.
So uncomfortable.
All clear on this side.
I'm almost done here as well.
There's still a Lord class up ahead emitting a calling signal.
Let's go get it then.
Let's go.
We should be able to make quick work of this thing.
Bow. Alright, Lord class. See how strong you really are.
I shall go again.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Forward quickly.
Well, that didn't last very long.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. Enemy down. All raptures in the immediate vicinity have been eliminated.
Wait, what is that?
Before us is a sight so horrifying, I have to avert my gaze. Once the gunshots and bombing cease, they're replaced with the moans and screams of the injured. I don't even know where to start. I can feel a vibration in my pocket. Didn't my cell phone get taken away by Exotic? Take out the phone. On the screen, there's a kiss mark. Viper.
Commander, are you okay?
Diesel?
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I heard you were at one of the shelters.
Yeah, we took care of all the raptures. But the situation here is dire.
We've decided to move the injured to Basilis's medical center. Support troops are on their way. Stay there until then and do what you can to assist. Try and keep everyone from panicking.
Good luck. We'll do our best. How are you planning on transporting all these people?
We're going to be using AZX. There's a station right in front of the medical center. The tracks aren't in the greatest shape, and there's plenty of other things that could be better.
Oh, I didn't realize they nerfed the campaign. Interesting.
But we're diverting all our attention to get these people to safety.
I know they added the quick thing, which is nice at least. Quick battle.
No problem.
All right, that was the last of them. We administered all the first aid that we could. But are these people gonna be okay? They'll be fine. The central government will take care of the rest.
Commander, we've just received confirmation that Jackal has been captured.
So that leaves Crow and Viper. Huh? Isn't capturing Jackal enough? Crow is the ringleader. If we want to really end this, she's the one we need to capture. Where do you think they've gone?
First things first, let's finish cleaning this place up.
Sure. We just need to search that shelter over there, and we're done.
Oh boy, what's gonna be in the shelter? Let's go.
Commander, why don't you sit down over there for a minute? We'll go check it out and be right back.
Something real bad's in that shelter.
This place is safe, so you can rest for a moment.
Okay, thanks everyone. Rappy and East and Neon move toward the shelter to check if there are any remaining raptures or humans. Crow is probably...
Commander!
Oh. Uni? When did you get here?
Did you bring a present for me?
Present? What do you...
You told me you'd give me some Vophouse, so I could have my revenge. You'll save me, won't you? You saved Matisse, so it wouldn't make sense if you don't save me. Someone as kind as you wouldn't pretend to not see me, would you?
Uni.
Yes, Commander.
Why'd you do it?
Do what?
Why'd you make those people leave the shelter? You sent people to their deaths. Look at all these people on the ground. What did they do to deserve this?
I knew you brought it. Some Vophouse. Just for me. Thank you for thinking about me, Commander. Thank you, Commander.
Okay, so there wasn't something in the shelter, which is good, but Uni stealing the Vapas. Okay. Inside AZX.
Hello, all ARC residents. I am AZX's attendant Diesel. I will be escorting you all safely to Basilis's medical center. If you experience any trouble during the journey, just ring the bell and we'll be there to assist you. We have several attendants, including myself, on standby. We'll be arriving at the medical center in about 10 minutes. And with that, we're off.
Oh no. Crow being there is like the worst possible thing.
All right, not there.
Oh
I knew
man.
Yes, understood.
Okay. So we're not quite done with 23 yet. There's still a couple other cutscenes.
This is the first time a pilgrim has ever been inside the Ark.
That's right. Breaking new ground here.
How do you find it?
Not sure. I always wanted to come to this place, but now that I'm
Well,
here,
yeah, that's a hell of a way to end a
I
chapter.
have to say, I don't have any strong feelings about it one way or the other. To be honest, it's not much different than the surface. It's spacious, and it's teeming with raptures.
That's only because we've cleared the streets due to the rapture invasion. Normally this place is packed with people.
Is that right? I wonder how I'd feel, seeing a sight like that.
You chose a heck of a time to show up. That heretic really caught us with our pants down.
Did it now?
It sure did. You couldn't have shown up at a better time. The timing was perfect, really. It's almost as if it had been planned.
Really?
Don't mind her. She didn't mean anything by it.
Huh? Did I say something wrong?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
We're almost there. I just hope we don't run into any raptures on the way.
Don't worry. I can deal with raptures easily enough. What is that statue over there?
Oh, that? It's called the Goddess of Victory. It was made to commemorate the Goddess Squad.
With no head or shoulders? I mean, head or arms?
You'll find these all over the Ark, and they're well taken care of. In fact, every time I get in trouble, I'm assigned to clean all the Goddesses of Victory statues. I'm not done until they're practically shimmering.
Why have they erected these statues?
Huh? Well, because they're the saviors of humankind. They're a legend around these parts. They were the best Nikke squad there ever was.
And none of them even realized she was part of it.
And they volunteered to remain on the surface and fight until the bitter end.
Oh, I don't
in
think
order to
that's what
keep
happened.
Mankind safe. A lot of the data has been lost to time, so we don't know all the details. But it's safe to say they're highly revered in the Ark.
If they're so legendary, how come there isn't that much information on them?
Because so much time has passed. There used to be a person who proactively spread the gospel of the Goddess Squad. But ever since they passed away, the information has been lost to time. Of course, the fact that they remain legends has never changed.
Could you give me their name by any chance?
Who?
The person who preached about the Goddess Squad.
Sorry, I'm not really sure what their name was.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We should keep moving. We're almost there.
Sure.
Okay. Briefing room? Central Government Briefing Room 13.
People escaped the shelter on their own. What about the injured?
We're figuring it out as we speak.
There haven't been any deaths, have there?
Oh, quite a bit.
No, it can't be. People killed by raptures in the Ark.
The injured are being rushed to Bacillus Medical Center using AZX. The medical staff that was stationed at the shelter are coming too. I think we've staunched the bleeding as far as that's concerned.
Why were the shelters opened in the first place?
Someone showed up on Tetra's live broadcast and presented false rumors. People fell into a panic and forcibly opened the shelter doors. Then they proceeded to walk directly into the hordes of raptures waiting for them downtown. Enoch had locked the shelter doors to prevent this exact situation. But the people manually opened them using the emergency override. So a miracle that only a few shelters saw the broadcast.
False rumors? Who did that? Who would do such a thing?
We're looking into it. We've got a recording of their voice, so that should help us track down whoever's responsible.
There have also been reports that the hole in the Ark was the Nikke's doing. Bacillus' exotic squad are the primary suspects.
Hey! Loose lips sinks ships. Don't fire off accusations when you don't have evidence.
Scroll through my feed, saw the next death battle is one you're gonna... Oh, what is it?
I received the data from Enoch. Don't exotics usually deal with the Outer Rim? Catch them and question them. We'll find out quickly enough with a brain scan.
I'm afraid that won't be easy. We've been unable to track down the exotic squad.
What about Enoch? Can't she help?
Enoch is busy keeping an eye on all the raptures in the Ark. She has no time. There is no room for error. She was distracted for only a moment, and that caused her to neglect keeping the locking mechanisms in place. The result? She lost track of 10 raptures' movements, and now we have a pile of dead bodies on our hands.
We should have allowed her to link with Ink from the very beginning. Choosing the Countess instead was a mistake. Fine. Everyone just send out your own squads to hunt down Exotic. What's wrong?
The Raptures have spread to nearly every corner of the Ark. The cost to hunt them all down will be astronomical. The same goes for repairing the hole in the Ark's roof. A considerable amount of troops were deployed to escort the AZX as well. Not to mention the ones Dobin took with him to the Outer Rim.
So?
I'm saying that was stretched thin enough as is.
Then I'll send out an APB.
Tetra's communications have the attitude of being compromised. Using the central government line would be preferable. But sending out an APB for NIKKE's at a time like this would only create greater turmoil.
Fine then. What the hell do you suggest then? Suen?
What?
Can you not control your NIKKE's? How could you have let things get this bad? I'm telling you to step up and take responsibility. Why is it that every time there's an issue, Marcellus is somehow involved?
You've got some nerve.
I mean, it's not necessarily wrong.
When the facts show that Marcellus and our NIKKE's had nothing to do with this, I'll be expecting an apology from all of you.
Yeah, good luck, Suen. Considering Exotic Squad and Uni are the problems for everything here. Or the reason for everything here. Kyle the White Lantern from DC and Simone from Gurren Lagann, huh? I don't know Kyle the White Lantern, but Simone. Love that guy. Viper's Tetra? Oh. So Jackal and Crow are Marcellus, Viper Tetra?
That won't be happening. We have the commando unit tracking Exotic. We'll be getting some good news shortly.
It's that commander. We've had some hiccups with them in the past, but he is talented. If he is tracking Exotic, then I know the job will be carried out. If only Anderson was okay, then things wouldn't have come to this. Never mind. There's no point in getting into that again. The central government will continue to provide assistance to all citizens. I leave the rest in your hands. Eliminating the Raptures is your top priority. The Pilgrim will be arriving soon, so I'm hanging up now. Papillon.
Alright. Chapter 23 is fully done, so 24 next. Oh, the reset just happened, so I can do my dailies. Which is good, because I don't have enough time to do chapter 24 now. Because I have to go in like 45 minutes to an hour or so. So I'll have to do 24 in a separate stream. Maybe tonight. I'll like double up or something, do a late night stream. I mean, I want to do the Unbreakable Sphere event on Tuesday. I want my Tuesday night stream the Unbreakable Sphere, because that's the last day I can possibly do it. 2 days and 23 hours. Let me see. So tomorrow would be 1 day and 23 hours. That's Monday. So Tuesday. Yeah. So I think Tuesday night, I want to do Unbreakable Sphere. So then either tonight or tomorrow night, I'll do chapter 24 and the wordless side story. So then I can get through all of it just before the event ends. Let's get my dailies in. Like with Mary and Pepper, Ludmilla Squad, and Count Trio, all teams mixed from different companies. I like the mixed ones. Extra interactions.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild workshop. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything.
Take as much time as you like.
Oh, let's get one of these.
Smart choice.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic.
Your fellow shopaholic.
Doesn't it feel great spending money?
It does feel great spending money, doesn't it?
Can I
When
help
it's something you want. I think my favorite item for Laplas might be done, actually. Let me see if I have enough after today. Okay, Laplas. Do I have enough for your favorite item, or are we 1 day away? No. I think I'm still a day away. I am 1 day away. That's fine. Dispatch one more time.
Dispatching now.
Solo raid. Do that. Need to max out opposites item 2. Have one more star to go. Nice. Getting close then.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned
Hello,
my
Clumsy.
usual
Welcome to
garb,
the stream.
I
Hope it's
would have
going
been
well.
swifter.
Mihara? Nope. Belorda. That chapter was pretty peak. It was good. Yeah. I hear good things about 24, too. Belorda 2 times in a row? The heck? Tetra armor. No. Something good, please. Leona. Okay. At least it was a gold. Leona, where you at? Leona. There we go. Oh, that's MLB. Waiting for my Amazon package. Nice. Hope it comes soon. Always exciting when a package comes.
Oh, I'm more skilled now.
Woo! Let me see a preview for that. Ranking reward. Rank 10th or higher 10 times? What is that in? Let's see. That's not the right place. In here. I want to see a preview. For Leona skill cutscene.
Who wants some treats? Come over here.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Timmy with the crazy eyes. Also, it was on sale. Always good. Do you have leftover material for other favorite items? I think so. I'm not sure how to check. But I definitely have favorite items that I haven't started yet that I would have extras for. How many characters are there and how many do you have? I'm actually not sure how many there are total. I think I have almost all of the permanent ones, as well as a decent amount of limited. Let's see. So I'm only missing 4 of the non-limited. What is that? Tia, Sakura, Isabel, and Noah. Those are the only 4 I don't have. Outside of the limiteds. There's some limiteds I don't. Viper, I don't have the live 2D, unfortunately. I still need 2 more copies, but I do have her in my list right now. In that Tetra section. Don't have Tia? No, she's one of the only ones I don't. And I don't have Sakura, which is heartbreaking because Sakura's my favorite. Thanks to the summer event. Got me so hooked on Sakura. Lonely Naga, I know. Stags was their tagline. Any core 7s? No, I think 2 is my highest. I have Naga 2, Leader 2. Oh no, I have Privity at 3. Marciana 2, Rima 1. Missing Crust, Modernia, Dorothy, and Tree Lady. Hopefully you get them soon. We're both only 4 away then. Just burn through my other dailies while I'm doing this.
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome to the challenger.
The challenger.
Ready?
Crowdhouse 2 recently updated their app rating to 18 plus. Oh man. Oh hey, why is there an ant just appeared next to me? I gotta kill it. One sec. Oh, okay. It's dead. I'm sorry, Mr. Ant, but you crawled on the wrong wall. Whenever the weather gets nice, all of a sudden, they decide they want to show themselves.
Let's get this show on the road. Behold, the season's rising star.
Rising star. Can't blame them for raising it. The animations are spicy. I haven't really looked into it. I just have heard of it.
Let's get this show on the road. Beyond performance.
I can do it. Yeah, I actually have been doing it. Speaking of which, since I need the Pilgrim head for Scarlet, I need to switch my anomaly thing to that. Alright, anomaly. Need headgear. Alright, just go lay waste. See how much you can do, team.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
I trust you guys to do good. I think they typically get, at least on the previous one I was doing, they were consistently like between 5 and 650 million. Just look up Brown Dust 2 Wilhelmina. That's a tame one. I'll have to check it out after the stream. Gotta heal Rappy. Come on, Helm. There we go. I like this metal song in the background. How did Helm and Red Hood get killed? What happened? Well, now this is just waiting to die.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. More quickly.
Not destroying the rings, that's gonna happen. I don't know, blame the AI. I just have it auto playing. But yeah, it looks like she's just shooting straight instead of the rings. So that would explain it.
The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next story?
I guess it would probably be better if I manually played it. I avoid manual plays. If I can. Alright, turn off auto, I suppose.
Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Forward quickly.
Brr-ba-ba-bop. Played stage 2 on auto. The previous one I could clear like the first 4 stages or something.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Wipe them out and head back.
Which was pretty impressive, I thought. Ouchies. Oh, Helm, no. Helm's down.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Now we must focus our attacks.
Reload.
I got no heals now.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
How
how heavy your burden has been.
Have to take cover? I don't even know how to take cover.
Swim down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Target! Ahead! Fire at will!
Spacebar.
This is going on a bit long.
I got this.
Damn.
Ouch! How do I look?
All up to you, Red Hood.
Sexy, perhaps? Let's finish this quickly. Time out! Time out! You're really annoying. My clothes are burning.
As long as we're together, I
Okay.
will never fall.
Managed to reach stage 2 on auto for Ironcrack. Eighth rotation for overclock. Usually could do things 20. Have to do things 9. Damn. I always just do it at like 11. I never really try to go higher. Poor Helm getting wiped out so fast.
The waves have
Ah, no pilgrim
Why
headgear.
don't we swim towards the next story?
That's too bad. Overclock is still fine. Only go to stage 4 on Ultra.
Unguard!
Ultra's the one that I just fought, right?
It's just a simulation after all. You aren't trying to pick a fight with me, are you? Chalk one up for... Not looking
Do I need to
good.
level my secondary team? Oh, skill-wise? I really need more of the doll materials. That's definitely my big limiter for good CP gains.
The battle shall drag on.
Wait a moment. If we're on
I shall go again.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Oh, I forgot I turned it off. I'm gonna have to re-enable that, yeah. Okay, I think I've done all my dailies except for the advise. Alright. Milk. Miranda.
I'll do everything I can to make your life easier, Command.
Prima.
You and I?
Rake. Nope, not Anise. Viper.
Lately, whenever I...
Crave me late at night. Yeah, there's strong electric for the chapter 34 bot. Oh, it's an electric one? You have Cinderella? Felt depressed doing Siren and Mihara's advises. I guess after playing the event, huh? I'm sure after I play the event, I'll feel similarly. Dailies. Basically done. Can't doll up every Nikke? I can try my best, though. So rude that they won't let me. I think I just got enough. Yeah, I got enough to do another one of these. Come on. Okay. Another crust. That's fine, I guess. At least it was a gold. I already had a dupe of crust, I think. Okay. She has a second copy now. I wants my Lovelace copy. I think for all the favorite item ones, I might have enough. I have Max Drake. I have Prima at 4-1. I have Milk at max. Viper's the only one I don't have enough to finish the favorite item thing for. Hello, Sunny. Welcome to the stream. Hope it's going well. I was talking to Leo. Is that an extra cartridge for my sniper? Are you just happy to be stepped on? Both? Both is good. And for that boss was Crown, Rogue, Cindy, Summer, and East Naga. All electric other than Crown, huh? Although Crown's buff is good, so I can see why you would just hang on to her. The game is NIKKE, Clumsy. Yeah, NIKKE Goddess of Victory for the full name. I guess I could just do some Lost Sector stuff, because I still have like a half hour to burn. I just don't want to start progressing in the story and then have to stop it partway. Ooh, one of my cubes can be upgraded? Nice. Okay, so for cubes, I have one spot in Assault. I just got another spot in Resilience. And then I unlocked the Wingman cube. Ooh, just up max ammo? That's good. Called Guardians of Glory in Arabia. Oh yeah, they changed the name. Oh, my last Cindy copy. Good luck, Executor. Or yeah, Executor. Review my Switch while I'll still be here. Sounds good. Enjoy your Switch gaming time. So I can get all the way up to Sector 16. Oh, I get another cube if I finish this one? Quantum cube. Okay. I wish that I could skip all the battles in these things. Oh, it's always tough when it's multiple battles, too. 7 total, so I need to do a 4 and a 3. Alright.
Shall I swim over there? If it's a request from my...
Roger. Joining the mission.
Right now? Okay,
Or...
no problem.
I want to what? You expect me to go out in this outfit?
Okay.
Yes, I'm coming. Everyone,
These take
prepare.
so long. The
Prepare for right.
the sectors that have you have 2 parties instead of 1 take so much longer. 90% of cases, Bastion's the best.
Commander, stay behind me.
Back to it.
Oh, I forgot to put, all right. Let's get the auto back on.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fire at will! Well done, everyone!
Hate the Lost Sector. It's difficult, especially when I do them on my phone. Oh, it's such a pain on the phone.
Down with those who would threaten the
Time has
kingdom.
come. Let's give it our all.
Securing victory for their subjects is
All
a
right.
king's duty.
Yeah, they do take a while. Especially trying to 100%
understood.
them.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this
Oh,
dress.
this is a totally new one. I've never seen that before. Can it pick up squads and put them in other places? Oh, that's cool.
Did you call?
All right,
Not coming.
yes, understood. Let's chase away.
All right. Not there. Coming.
Oh, the phone's off? Yeah. My phone gets so hot when I play NIKKE. Like,
I'm counting on you guys.
I don't even want to hold it. Like, I just want to leave it on the table because it's that hot. NIKKE is much better on the PC.
Let's give it our all. We drove them away. Back to swim.
Some later, more annoying ones?
Let's give it our
I can
all.
imagine. They're already annoying enough only halfway through.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Mine burns when I play GFL too.
Proceeding to target.
I forget, does that have a PC
Standing by.
client?
Let's
I think
go,
it
Bolt.
does. Nice, the squads are together.
Uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes.
Or not.
understood.
Okay, you're gonna have to carry me across. What's on this side? I need 5? Oh my god, I hate when it's the atypical things. It's so... Oh my god. This is the most frustrating part, for sure. If I have to continuously go back to the starts, or the start time, the start period,
All right. Not
to
I
change the team
knew
comps over and over to fit the specific things. That makes me
Proceeding to
so
target.
angry. Like, just tell me what I need at the start or something. Oh my god, and I can't even... I have to bring both of them here? I'm gonna break something. This is one of those things that's such an aggravating, mild inconvenience that I, like, lose my mind. Only one team can be here at the same time, so they have to come back. And then these people have to go in and drop a person, and then the other people have to go in and get another person.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Like, that makes me mad.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Let's go, Bolt.
Did you call? All right. Not there.
And then you're probably going to get some annoying combo again, where it's going to be like, oh,
understood.
now you need 6. Like, I can't do 6 without going back and switching things again.
Teacher, what are we learning today?
Proceeding to target.
Like, just let me change it without having to go back to the
I'll follow
freaking
you
start.
closely, teacher.
If I could just change it on the fly without having to be in a specific spot, then it's totally fine. Opens up a path over there, okay.
Standing by. Yes, understood.
Oh, it only opens if this one stays here. Follow a guide for ones I'm struggling with. Thank the guide. The guide would definitely make it easier. Mm-hmm.
My feet. Is this a new venue?
Now I have to fight
Let's
these
go,
things with
Bolt.
only 2 people.
Is this a new venue?
Let's go, Bolt.
And Red Hood won't stop complaining. Exactly.
Bolt,
Oh, you quit GFL? Any particular reason? You can just go to your other team and switch them? Oh, like you can just bring the teams together and switch? You don't have to... Like if they're standing next to each other or something?
How do I look? Go, boy! Sexy, perhaps?
It would be nice if they explained any of that to you.
I need to reload. One more victory for Bolt and me.
Oh, Star Rail, yeah.
Let's go, Bolt. Yes. Yes, understood.
Oh my
Awaiting orders.
God.
Proceeding to target.
To get across here, I have to stand on that spot and then let this thing come all the way over here to carry me across. Just so I can get this one little loot.
Did you call? Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
Now pick me up again. Drop me off over here.
Everyone, prepare for...
Proceeding to target.
A good student. I'll follow you closely, teacher. Everyone, prepare...
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
Watch over me.
Okay, while this auto plays, I'm gonna go take a quick idle meeting. BRB.
Swim down with those who would threaten the time has come. Let's give it our all.
Re-engaging.
Bubble, bubble.
Reload.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
That finished faster than I expected. I thought it would still be going by the time I got back. Even fate won't bring me back. Except 17 is the most annoying. I'm pretty close to that, right? I'm in 14 right now.
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
I'll follow you closely. Everyone, prepare for...
Oh, right. Not there.
Prepare.
A good student.
How am I supposed to get only 4 people here?
Encounter.
Don't worry about me. My body is in perfect condition. Back to it. Swim down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
This one, Star Rail had a good story.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
Proceeding to target.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. Standing by. Let's go, Bolt.
Is this a new venue for... My feet keep getting... My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
I get it, Red Hood. Damn.
A little too many dance partners for my taste. This outfit is a real drag.
The real drag is having to hear that voice line 9 million times.
You're really annoying.
Unless there's a good reason for NIKKE When you gave for me to
Let's
get
quickly.
gems in the Lost Sector, I ain't touching it.
Small potatoes.
That's fair. Not my favorite part of the game, but I'll take the rewards. And the cubes can be good enough.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Good job, Litter.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Size increase from 2 to 9. Okay.
Let's go, Bolt.
Unfortunately, I think I need to get the squad.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Yes, I'm here.
I have to bring the squads back so I can restructure them again. Oh no, I don't need to restructure this one. I can just put 2 more in the other one. But to
Yes,
do that, I
understood.
need to activate this thing again. And then this guy is going to have to bring them back over. Some of them give 1,000? Really? Must be the really late ones.
Standing by. Let's go, Bolt.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Okay, we'll add in
I want
Scarlet
to change my attire.
and I guess I'll
If
just
you
throw in
wish it so,
Cinderella.
Prince, I shall gladly
So uncomfortable.
Doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna replace the cube with 500. Ooh. Got a good stock of gems. Got lucky. Oh yeah, didn't you get them in like 2 full spur or something? What the hell? How do I? How do I open this one again? What? Oh, I don't need to go that way. Okay, never mind. I can go around the long way. Alright, grab that before I forget.
I'm listening.
Let's go check out over here. It's locked, so that probably gets unlocked by this.
Standing by. Let's go, Bolt.
Okay. But if this fruit
Awaiting
comes
orders.
off,
Proceeding to
that
target.
clocks. How am I supposed to get... Oh, I know what to do. Okay. These ones I'm going to drop off over here. And then that opens this one, and then these ones can come
Did you
through
call?
and teleport.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
And then they're on the same side. And then pick these guys up again and drop them off over here. And then pick these guys up and bring them across. There we go.
I'll follow you. Let's chase away these.
All right, not there. I
encounter.
Yes, understood. A good student.
All right, not there. I knew that.
There's a chest up there in the shadow top. I think I got that. With the 4
Don't
group
worry.
just there.
I will protect you.
Just bought 2 new Switch games. Oh, what'd you get? buying Switch games in this economy? Yeah, gonna be pricey. Switch 2 comes out real soon. I'm excited about that.
Re-engaging, reloading.
Next time I'll be even faster.
I've got this.
Swim down with those who would threaten the
Time has
kingdom.
come. Let's give it our all.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
So I missed a chest somewhere. Oh, that shadowed part. I see. Ah, man. Okay, so to get that one, all right, you need to get moved.
I knew that.
You're gonna get picked up and brought back over. Then you're gonna take these ones and bring them up here. And then you guys are gonna come up
We'll
here.
follow you closely, teacher.
And then you're gonna come through the opening and pick these guys up. Actually, no, you can just pick these ones up. That's fine. Now that that's open. And just come over here.
Standing by.
Now we're at 100%. Nice. $500 gems, thank you. So we unlocked Quantum Cube. First gauge filling speed 2.33%. And I have enough to upgrade it. Enough to upgrade it twice. Cool. Spirit of the North and Little Goody Two Shoes. I haven't heard of Little Goody Two Shoes, but I've heard Spirit of the North is pretty good. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I heard it's good. Hopefully you like them. What time is it? 4:53. I could do a little more Lost Sector. I could try and do like one more Lost Sector. Or just do some hard mode stuff while I chat. Or I could do a tier list quick. I could do NIKKE down bad tier list. How down bad am I for each NIKKE person? See if there's a good one of those on Tier Maker. Tier Maker. NIKKE. Oh, somebody did do a skin tier list. All character tier list. This is only updated through Rappy Red Hood. This one's not ordered, so I can't tell if it's updated. That one I don't think is updated. Can I sort by most recently updated? NIKKE that could be in Fortnite tier list. You down bad for Crow? Well, I like her design. At the very least. This one was last updated on February 2nd. Crow has her own tier on this one, and it's at the very bottom. This would only be missing people from the last like 2 months, which isn't bad. All right, I'll do that one. I'll log in. I actually have not checked the PV yet. I forgot about that. I'll have to look that up. Okay, we're logged in. Good. NIKKE. I don't like that there's no sound. Unfortunately, the NIKKE application is one where it's like if you tab out, there's no audio. I guess I can put something on Spotify. Because this is going to be a quick tier list anyway. I'm not going to... I have 5 to 10 minutes to bang out this whole tier list. So I'm not even going to talk about my choices. I'm just going to rank them. Let's put on the Minecraft soundtrack. I like the Minecraft soundtrack as background music. Pretty quiet. There we go. Minecraft music in the background. And with Minecraft music, we'll do a tier list with barely any explanations of anything, so that I can try and do this as fast as possible. Tier NIKKE. Select the window to capture. Create a NIKKE tier list. And then we're just gonna cut that part out because we don't need that. We're gonna cut this part out because we don't need this. That over here, we're gonna cut this part out because we don't need this. We want to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it better. Now I'm gonna have to change the width again. Okay. We want to pin the images. All right. My goal, I'm not gonna rank the same character multiple times. I'm gonna keep the same tiers, I guess. I don't get what this is gonna be. Down horrendous. Down bad. Down. Maybe down. Not down. Nuh-uh. Okay, those are the categories. If we got a tier list, what a wonderful stream, double feature. A 5-minute tier list, but yes. After what do you rank? I am ranking this purely based on how much I like their design. A combination of how much I like their design and their personality. Not how much I like them as a character. Purely visually and personality combined. Like, if I were to go on a date with this person, or how much would I want to go on a date with this person? Or whatever with this person. Nothing about how much I like them as a character. Rappy? Down bad. Neon? I don't mind her design, but her personality kind of annoys me sometimes, so I'll just put her in maybe. Anise? Down. Delta? Maybe. Signal? Not really interested. Holly? Maybe. Miranda? Maybe. Beery? Down. I'm not gonna rank the characters who aren't in it. Belorda? No. Mika? No. Brid? Down. Celine? Maybe. Diesel? Down. Senti? Down. Litter? I put Neon and not down? Very fair. I would understand why. It's going well for us. How about you? We're just about at the end of stream, and I'm banging out a NIKKE down bad tier list before I wrap it up. How was work? Emma. Honestly, not really interested. I don't really like her design all that much. Vesti, maybe. Yunhua, down. Especially the new design. Lovelace. Maybe. Mary, not interested. Not my type. Drake, maybe. Maxwell, definitely down. Pro, down. Jackal, no. Viper, down horrendous. Down horrendous, no question. Anne, no, you're just cute. Your daughter. I was gonna say Frost. Freema. Freema, not really interested. Julia, she's fine, maybe. Uni, maybe. Mihara, maybe. Rivety, down bad. Yulha, down. Pepper, down. Sugar, horrendous. Down horrendous. Higher than Viper. Down extremely horrendous. Milk. I would say down. I forget this girl's name. Maybe, I guess. I can't even really think of who she is. Mihara, maybe? She's, not exactly my type. I see why she would be popular, but generally not my type. Work is alright, picked up my nieces and nephews afterward to help me pick flowers around my house for a bouquet. Oh, that's cute. Are you, going to her house for dinner or something tonight? We're using my secondary squad? I like her a lot. I think she's a good underrated one. Add me, right. Sugar, my beloved. Same here, Cashew. Same here. Guillotine, down. Maiden, down. Ludmilla, down horrendous. Right next to Sugar. Oh, Kay is in this tier list. I wish that she would actually get put in the game. Alice's daughter. We're gonna add a new tier. We'll call this daughter tier. Alice goes in daughter tier. She goes in daughter tier. Maiden down horrendous. Especially after the summer skin. I could totally see that. Dropped it off and got back to my house, but I'm also planning to go to dinner with them later. Nice. I am having dinner with my mom as well, which is also why I don't want to take too long with this tier list, because that's what I'm doing after the tier list is dinner. I'm gonna shrink that a little bit, which is why I can't really talk about them too much. I'm just kind of ranking as I go. Tove, down bad. Neve, maybe. Rupee, down. Yan, down horrendous. Up here. Dala, down. Especially after her, the outfit she got. Exia, down. Novel, Honestly, novel I kind of putting down bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's not the right outfit. Normal novel. Something about novel, it speaks to me. Snow White. Down. Rapunzel? Down. Scarlet? Down. Small White? I feel like she's more like daughter tier. Scarlet Black Shadow? No, that's down bad. Actually, Scarlet Black Shadow would be in down horrendous. I forget this girl's name. The one who's from Eden. I would say down. Isabel? Not interested. Noah? No. I don't need a not tier. I have a not down tier. Dorothy? Down bad. The gym girl? Down bad. I forget her name. I'd probably just put her not down. Actually, I'll put her next to her. Folkwang. Down. Modernia? Down. Neilister? Maybe. Blanc? Oh, we down. Noir? We down. Rogue? Maybe. Rosanna? Down bad. Moran? Down bad. Sakura? Down horrendous. Down bad. Rupi Dalla? Put Yanon down. Rapunzel already down bad herself? Very true. Haran, yes, that was her name. My poor dragon mom. See, that's my thing, is I'm not really into that type of character. So you can see, like both as a character and especially as like a personal preference type for like, hey, 6-digit codes, or like, hey, dates and stuff. Like, you can probably see a consistency with like Isabel, Mary, Emma, Neilister, Mihara. They kind of all fall in the same like group or type, and that's not my type. But obviously to each their own. I put add me in daughter tier. I don't know enough about her. I think I would need to read her Bond stories maybe. Epinel, yeah. Not bad. Noir and Blanc. Totally fair. Especially given what happens in their Bond story. Mana? Maybe. The other scientist? Maybe. Aid? Down bad. Soda? Down bad. Blanking on the other maid girl's name, but she's daughter tier. Marciana? Down horrendous. Mast? Down bad. Can't stand Soda? That's also fair. I think she's cute, but I can see why people might find her annoying. Coco, yeah, Coco daughter tier. Anchor. I like Anchor. I feel like she could go in maybe down or daughter. I'll put her in maybe for now. Down horrendous, mast and helm. Fair. Very fair. Nero, I would say down bad. Biscuit is cute. I would say down. Leona, definitely down. Zwei and Ein, I'll put in daughter tier. Put all three of those girls in daughter tier. Guilty, no, not my type. Sin, definitely down. Down bad. Helm? Down horrendous. Quincy, I guess I'll put her maybe. You're my beloved for real. Noise, I would say down. Volume down. That's an... What's her name? Arya? Maybe? I don't really know a whole lot about her. I put soda in maybe? Very fair. Nero, my beloved for real. I forget if I read that already. Nero's great. Guilty, sad. See, Guilty, again, falls into that same type as, like, Emma, Mihara, like, Mary. Just not really my type in general, personally. But I can see why people like her. Volume 2. Horrendous for noise and volume. Fair. I can definitely see it. Where'd I leave off? He's Naga. Let's say down. Tia? Probably not. Maybe. Red Hood? Down horrendous, obviously. I'm not gonna do the collab ones. Down horrendous. Fair. Have a type. Between noise, volume, and Naga back to back to back, all down horrendous. I can definitely see the consistency there. You know what? I will include Ingrid. Ingrid, I'll put, Ingrid down. Siwin? Honestly, I would say down. So I will include K. K goes in down bad. Siwin is the correction needed type. Shifty? Down bad. Papillon? I would say down. Ink? Down bad. Yeah, I would say down for Lily Weiss. Cinderella? Down bad. EH? Down horrendous. Scarlet's sister? Down bad. Flora? Down horrendous. Forget her name, but definitely down. The leg down. Did I not put D in? Oh, I skipped D. D goes in down horrendous. D for down horrendous. Haha. This girl is down bad. I forget her name. Cecil, I think? Yeah, Cecil. Crown? Down. What's her name? Chime? Probably not. Bay? Down bad. Clay? Down bad. Bay Clay combo? Actually, down bad might be a little extreme for Clay. Bay down bad, Clay down. The green hair girl from the event, I'm blanking on her name, but down. My problem guilty is how slow she speaks. Yeah, that kind of bothers me too. Siwin's sister. Shifty maybe for me. Hammer and Cecil. Hilo, yeah, that was her name. Not the same degree, but I dig it as well, Wasabi, about her sister. Phantom, down bad. Grave, maybe down. Siren, down. Hansel and Gretel, I would say down. Red Shoes, no. Is that everybody? I think I might have gotten everybody. Red Shoes. Red Shoes is definitely in the not down tier. Kilo maybe. Fair. I think I got everyone. There's some characters in here who I think are NPCs and I just don't recognize, so I'm not really ranking them. Excluding the collapse. I don't see Sue and Sister in here. Yeah, I think I got everyone. I can zoom out like once. One more time. There we go. Now we can fit everybody in the picture. I didn't rank the tiers. Aside from a couple at the very top of Down Horrendous. But there's more or less the tier list. Or the Down Bad tier list. One of these days I'll get one of these for Fate, and that will be a monstrosity of a tier list. Red Shoes and Crow tier. Yeah, Red Shoes is probably at the very bottom for me. They did a great job of writing a character that you love to hate with Red Shoes. Would have been nice to have a little more time to maybe talk about some of these rankings and whatnot, but alas. I was on a bit of a time crunch so that I could go have some dinner. But that was fun to do. Some you haven't met yet? Yeah, some of these I definitely haven't met. Only some evil ones would be higher for me, but overall good list. You into the evil types, Executor? Man. Alright, well I am going to call it there, so that I can go and have some dinner with my mom. Enjoy some Mother's Day hangouts and whatnot. Kill my Minecraft music there. Hello, GC. Unfortunately, stream was about to end, but hope you're having a good one. How boring would NIKKE's story be without her influence? Very true, Executor. Very true.
I'll be soaking my feet in the meantime.
NIKKE probably wouldn't even exist without her. Don't agree with some, but I can agree with the list. Hey, I'll take it. I'll have to save the list later. Thank you as well for hanging out. What a good stream. Can't wait for the next one. Finally be in your time zone again by then. Yay, there we go. Welcome back. Hope you've been enjoying your vacation. It would be nice to have you back on our side of the continent, our side of the planet. But yeah, so thank you all again for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a nice Mother's Day. Don't forget to text your moms or text or call them. Still need to figure out when I'll stream chapter 24 and the Wordless side story. If I have time tonight, if I don't have anything else going on, I might try and do it tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow night. So just keep an eye out. It will be either tonight or tomorrow night, depending on timing. And then Unbreakable Sphere, I hope to do Tuesday night. Probably Pokemon Wednesday, Expedition 33 on Thursday, Yakuza Saturday. Probably going to be a pretty packed week as I'm trying to get through all this stuff before I lose the chance to. Enjoy dinner, see ya. Thank you. All right, thank you all again. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.